Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 52nd edition of TWitWoW Request Live. And we've got our second of what can be considered an absolute disaster shows today. The first was TRL number 43, where we live reacted to Heroes of Wrestling from 1999. This time around, though, Chris Venegas was generous enough to request us to live react to nWo Sold Out 1997. If you Google this show, I'm going to do it myself. nWo Sold Out 1997. One of the first results is Kevin Nash on the disastrous nWo Sold Out 1997 pay-per-view. So this is literally a show that's known for being a disaster. Thank you so much, Chris, for your donation and your decision to request this show.
I mean, what else can you say but that? Thank you, Chris, for the generous donation. This wouldn't be the first time we've done a Patreon request of a show that's a bit unsavory, I guess for
Infamous,
one word.
John. Infamous is the word you're looking for.
Yeah. So, hey, let's all get excited and not want to die and do this show, huh? So I'm at 0000. The overall show is very small, 2 hours and 46 minutes. So yeah, let's
and 44 seconds. You can't
and oh well, of course, yeah, and 44 seconds. So yeah.
I guess the positive is that we only have 8 matches, which probably means that there's going to be a lot of bullshit filler.
Yeah. Chat comments are very encouraging. I want you all to keep them coming. That keeps me going. And yeah, let's do it, bud. Let's please let's dive into this.
I'm just looking at the card, and literally the second match on this show is Big Bubba Rogers versus Hugh Morrus in a Mexican death match. Fucking what?
That sounds amazing. Yeah. We're doing this, guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are watching, I guess, what is like a VHS rip version of this. So if you have that version, awesome. If not, you're probably not going to be synchronized with us, unfortunately. But do your best to try and be synchronized with us. If you do have the same version as us, awesome. I'm going to do the countdown now, and we can all play it at the same time. Ready, John?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh my. Is this a high-speed chase?
No, it seems like an escort or something. We got the nWo truck.
Oh,
also,
shit.
I gotta say, it really didn't do much for my confidence when it was like nWo sold out, because this just seems like the point where it was like nWo everything. Like, I even read in Eddie's book, Cheating Death and Stealing Life, like he once had a match. I forget who he was working with, maybe Jericho, just to put a name out there, maybe Malenko. And they were supposed to go out and, actually have a fucking match. And one of the agents came and they're like, hey, you've got like, I don't know, 10 to 30 seconds. And he's like, well, what do you expect us to do with that? And he's like, well, we got to get to nWo stuff. So there was like a time where they were just so focused on nWo as like driving their whole product that they told like all the undercard and cruiserweight people and all them, like, go fuck yourself. Because if you're not nWo, you don't matter. Which I guess that was their idea of also pushing people, because we have the joke like, oh, give that guy a shirt. It's like, oh, if we want that guy to be more prominent, well, clearly just affiliate him with the nWo. That'll solve all the problems.
You saw Scott Hall up on one of the trucks. And yeah, as far as this time period goes, this was about a year, maybe even less than a year after the inception of the nWo. So I want to say this is before the nWo became like super oversaturated, but I could be wrong on that.
Yeah, I don't know. I got a weird feeling. We'll see how it all goes. But yeah, we're just getting this introductory footage here. Oh my god, it doesn't get any better in the chat. Oh my god. But yeah, it's just seems like a big motorcade or something, just like a big run through.
Oh no, dude, I was wrong. This entire card features WCW roster versus nWo members. So that means that there's at least one nWo member in every single match on this card.
That's a lot of shirts.
So, let's see. I'm assuming Masahiro Chono was in the NWO because I'm pretty sure Chris Jericho never was.
Right.
Which is really weird because it's fucking Masahiro Chono.
Yeah, well, I mean, Nash would roll, you know, he'd rather die before, you know, fucking giving that vanilla midget a t-shirt, I'm sure.
Yeah, dude, he was in he was in nWo. What the actual fuck? Okay, well, anyway, but then I guess in the second match, I'm guessing Hugh Morrus is the nWo member. We know Jarrett was in the nWo. We know Buff Bagwell was in the nWo. I'm not sure who between Scott Norton and DDP was in the nWo. And then the Outsiders, Syxx, and Hollywood Hogan are the obvious ones in the last 3 matches.
Yeah. Yeah.
You all right there, bud?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Brandon Best.
Oh, and of course, Eric Bischoff was like the de facto leader of the nWo at this point.
Yeah. Paul and Gregor, like there's 30 fucking nWo members just in this one shot. Yeah. Yeah, that's how they did business.
God, the nWo was at its best when it was first created and when it split off into the Wolfpack. Those are the 2 best times of the nWo, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But like the whole point of this, like the initial point of the nWo was basically like they were leading an invasion, and the story was that they were leading an invasion from the WWF into WCW and trying to take over as the New World Order of wrestling. And I guess that it just got really out of control to the point that they kind of won in the sense that they got a pay-per-view to themselves, which is what this is. This is like, because it's like, it's not WCW sold out, it's NWO sold out. So it's like the NWO like won to the point that like the promotion started naming pay-per-views based on them instead of their own name. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So like it does at least all pertain to a story, but like you said, it just became overbearing.
I'm not really looking forward to this. It all sounds horrible.
You know, the funny thing is some of these matches don't look bad at all. Like I'm excited to see the Outsiders versus the Steiner brothers. I'm excited to see Eddie Guerrero versus Syxx. You know, I mean DDP versus Scott Norton can't be that bad, right?
I guess. It's just, that's the thing, dude. When you get a show that's like this bad, I think what makes it worse is when you actually have quality workers on the card, but it's just all booked to hell, and that's kind of what I'm anticipating here.
Yeah, and even this first match, Jericho versus Chono, on paper, should be fucking great.
What the fuck is... Oh, it's Bischoff.
It's Bischoff.
It's Bischoff. Almost looked like a Hitler-type setup with, like, the microphones and speaking.
Well, it's definitely meant to kind of bring back memories of like dictators, like maybe not necessarily Hitler specifically, but dictators in general.
Right. Like that authoritarian aesthetic.
Yeah, exactly.
So, how's everybody doing? You know, I had a birthday yesterday. I grew 1 year closer to death, which might have actually been the greatest gift of all, knowing we're about to watch this. And Bischoff now descending the steps. I'm not really too familiar at all with Chono. Isn't Masahiro Chono like a Japanese legend? I don't want to use that word like lightly. I just yeah. Okay. I just want to respect my wrestling history, you know. But I'm not very schooled on Japanese wrestling. I'm keeping it current, you know, with New Japan stuff, but like the classic stuff.
I think he actually just. Oh no, never mind. I take back what I was about to say. It was somebody else that just recently retired.
And is that Miss Elizabeth?
Hell if I know.
I think Miss Elizabeth did jump ship, and I feel like she was with Hogan for a little bit, and then I guess she got back with that. I don't fucking know.
She looks good in the NWO, though. In the NWO shirt, specifically.
And yeah, good old Ted. It makes sense that a rich guy would benefit from authoritarianism, so that's at least...
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's totally consistent.
You know, I'm starting to get this weird vibe that this pay-per-view isn't going to be as bad as advertised and might actually have some genuine social commentary that's reflective of today without really realizing it.
Yeah, absolutely. Brendan Best said the silver lining is without the NWO, we wouldn't have gotten the Scott Steiner we know and love today.
Is that true?
I mean, he did turn on Rick at one point and I guess totally changed. And I think that is when he changed his look and became like Big Papa Pump, like the Big Papa Pump that we know.
Yeah, because like the funny thing is there are a few like instances on the show where there's like one obvious NWO side, but also somebody on the other side ended up in the NWO as well. Like, okay, so Jericho, I don't think was ever in the NWO that I know of, but like later on in the show, Hollywood Hogan versus the Giant ended up in the NWO at one point. I know that for a fact. Right. And then like you said, the Outsiders versus the Steiner brothers. Well, Scotty was definitely in the NWO at one point too. So that's like 3 out of the 4 members of that match either were at the time or were at some point in the NWO.
And
here comes Masahiro Chono.
God, I hope this match at least gets time.
Maybe this will be another one of those examples where they're just like 10 minutes or 10 seconds and get out there, finish the match quickly.
We got NWO stuff to promote, damn it.
Yeah, this NWO Japan shit is real counterfeit bullshit garbage.
See, that's the good voice to use, because, like, Vince isn't in WCW because we're taking over the WWF, brother.
And here comes Chono. He's on commentary for New Japan shows sometimes.
Yeah, I don't... Because, like, I know he's, like, a big deal in Japan, but, like, him personally, I don't think I ever really saw much of his work. So, like, I'm in that awkward place. And, yeah, Chris commenting on the Matrix attire of Chono. Oh, Javaris giving us some insight. See, guys, that helps too if you can give us any narrative plot points. Kind of chart this match, because Javaris saying that Show was in the NWO before this match, but was kicked out because he wanted to challenge for the world title.
Oh, okay. So he was in the NWO already at this point and was just kicked out for growing too ambitious for the group.
Exactly. God,
he wanted to get too big for his... Oh, by the way, John, I wanted to say to you, Masahiro Chono was considered one of the 3 Musketeers in New Japan. It was him, Shinya Hashimoto, and Keiji Muto, a.k.a. the Great Muta.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, so he was that kind of a big deal. That was like early 90s, you know, top of the world, basically, in Japan kind of big deal.
Okay, but since this is 97, Chono should still be able to work, right? Like, I'm going to see some good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, well, in 97, he would have been like 13 years into his career. I can't find an age.
All right, well, that was a good lockup. Yeah. Oh, and now the WCW guy.
Oh, here we go. He's 55 now. So in 97, he would have been like 34.
Okay, that's a huge fucking relief. Huge fucking relief. Okay. Because I was going to say, he does look good, you know. I just want to see, whenever I hear about Japanese legends, because, like, I've never really watched much of, like, Muto.
Is that referee? Is that Nick Patrick with a fucking goatee?
Is it? Oh, my God.
I think it might be. I don't know.
Oh, my God. What timeline is this? Jericho.
Oh, now. Jericho. Yes, Chono. Who the fuck is that? That's Sensational Sherry, isn't it?
I think it is.
Medusa looking ass.
Well, what side is she on?
Oh, and there's Booker. Oh, there's the Harlem Heat. Booker T and Stevie Ray. What the hell? Oh, and there is Haku.
Well, Haku
and Brian Knobs.
Yeah, Haku's legit.
And Arnie Anderson.
Damn.
The fuck?
This is what I'm talking about with overbooking concerns.
Oh, yeah. It's all there. Get him, Chono. Get him.
Yeah, I want to see wrestling, damn it.
How ironic, though, that Chono is supposed to be like the NWO bad guy jerk in this, and he's the one trying to get Jericho to focus on the match and fight him.
Yeah, really.
Oh, wow. Look at this. Jericho with the power.
And no, kick to the gut there. Chono now controlling the Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Oh, Chris Venegas says Nick Patrick is reffing all the matches since he's the NWO ref.
Oh my God, of course.
So that is Nick Patrick with a fucking goatee.
That's hilarious. I don't know what's funnier, the fact that it's Nick Patrick with the goatee or the fact that I actually recognize Nick Patrick with a goatee.
And folks, I'll tell you, it's very important if you're going to fall in love with anything that your first introduction to it be positive. And judging by the comments, I mean, Chono,
nice shoulder block off a top rope by Chono. Hell yeah.
Judging by the comments, this show might not have been the best first introduction to wrestling, but so far Chono's looking good.
I'm starting to feel like this show was really bad for its time, but relative to the shit tier quality of today's wrestling, it might not be that bad. And it can't possibly be anywhere near as bad as Heroes of Wrestling was.
Yeah, Sal did us a service because by taking us to the very limits of hell itself, it's like, what is this pleb shit?
Nice spinning heel kick there by Jericho. And that's the thing too, is that there are actual like young stars on this show. The youngest guy on like Heroes of Wrestling was like 36, 37 years old.
Right. I mean, that's the thing, man. Like, I look at a lot of wrestlers that I'm not familiar with, like Chono and Muda and like all those guys. Like, hell, Eddie's early work, not too familiar with it. And like, there's going to come a day I have to be in the mood because, you can't force it. But one day I'm going to get in the mood. I'm going to watch all this good shit and Chono there sidestepping Jericho. Because, like, even knowing that Guerrero worked a match with Shibata, for instance, and I showed you that clip because we saw it on Tweetwop, like, that's so fucking cool. Like, and I heard there was a time that before Eddie, like, bulked up and stuff like that and just worked with his natural size, that he was one of the best wrestlers in the world. And, like, I'd love to see that work. It's just, there's a lot that I haven't seen. So even when stuff like this is bad, at least I get glimpses into parts of history that I just wasn't a part of because I was primarily Ruthless Aggression era into today.
Yeah, like this is like 34-year-old or 33-year-old maybe even Masahiro Chono versus like 26, 27-year-old Chris Jericho. Like you don't ever really expect to see that kind of shit.
Awesome. No, and that's what's amazing about just the archive in general as a concept, because then you can go back.
Look at that! Look at the chop block. That was sick. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Like seeing a young Chono like tear the house down in Japan. That sounds like a fucking great time to me. And let's see. Javar is saying so. Hugh Morrus is in the second match really because Conan had an appearance in Mexico and couldn't make this show. Abel said
that's why it's called a Mexican death match, because it was originally supposed to involve Conan, and he was like, I'm guessing that he was the one that came up with the rules or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely heard that Conan's a piece of shit of like no showing stuff. So
yeah,
I don't know if that was like a personal thing or Conan just being that piece of shit thing, but whatever the case. Enziguri there by Jericho. That does lead me to a question though to you guys, because I'll be damned if I'm going to watch the show if I'm not going to have fun my own way to survive it. I'm talking about all the wrestlers that I haven't seen like their best work of, like Eddie and obviously like Chono and like most Japanese legends. What are some wrestlers that you guys like one day when you're in the mood, like you really want to go back and explore more of, either those that you saw their later work, like say a Suzuki, for instance, or just somebody that you've never really touched, but you've always heard great things about their ring work or their psychology or this and that? I'd be curious.
Dude, I remember now who the Japanese guy was that recently retired that had his last match against Okada. It was Genichiro Tenryu.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember that? Because he showed up on one random New Japan show back in like 2015 and stared down Okada, and they ended up having a match that was literally on Tenryu's retirement show.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't aware of that.
Epic like match that was like outdoors in the rain, if I remember correctly.
Interesting. Yeah, I wasn't really aware of any of this.
Yeah.
And Chono, I like that he's kind of working over the leg, really grounding Jericho. Oh, Abel said Danielson and ROH. So, like, he's only really known Daniel Bryan. He wants to go and learn more about Danielson. Javara saying Suzuki. And Brandon Best said Billy fucking Robinson is the guy that he wants to learn more about. That's really cool, guys. Nice variants and answers. I'll even say, too, even though I've watched quite a bit, and especially now that he's free again, I've kind of have a renewed interest. Nice German there by Jericho. And, Chono did kick out. I honestly thought that was going to be the finish, and I would have been mortified. I want to go and I want to watch more of Kenta's stuff. I don't know how much more there is to watch, but
yeah, I was gonna say I thought you've already binged his stuff quite a few times.
Yeah, I don't really know how much more there is to watch, but if I've missed anything, probably just tag matches. Because when I research a man or a woman, which that's another thing, guys, I got to tell you, I'm probably gonna watch a lot more of like Kairi Hojo soon, just so that I really like kind of trace her roots there. There's a match that she had against Io that's on YouTube that I saved.
Oh, nice.
I didn't even watch that tonight. Nice
inverted DDT. I don't know if you saw that.
I did. That was good form there on Chono. So yeah, Kairi Hojo is like another one. But yeah, like I love when we can discover somebody late or we hear about somebody that somebody else talks about. Like even old school guys. I'll tell you, 2 old school guys. I want to watch more Jake Roberts because I've watched enough like promo wise, but like match wise when he's not intoxicated, I want to see like fucking Roberts, work at his best. And then Rick Rude. Rick Rude's another guy I've always been curious about watching because everybody just always had such good things to say about Rick. Overhand chop there by Jericho off the ropes.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a botch off the top rope. Inverted atomic drop. God damn.
What about you, Ashton? Because I'll ask you directly. Is there any wrestler, like male or female, from any age, like you either want to go back and watch their early work because you've seen their later work and you've liked it, or like just somebody that you hear about that you've never really kind of given yourself to just sit down and kind of watch that stuff because you're busy with other stuff? Do you have anybody like that for you? Because we've all
I don't really go out of my way to do that. That's not really a way that I tend to spend my free time. But I will say that we've already kind of done it for me because I wanted to go back and watch Ospreay's early progress stuff, and I'm glad that we were able to do that.
Yeah. And you know what? In that same vein, I know Jimmy Havoc was kind of on my mind.
Yeah.
Paul gave a good one. Aja Kong. And
nice.
Also Mako Satomura, yeah.
Isn't Aja Kong actually going to be in AEW? Like, didn't she sign with AEW just recently?
Yeah, she did.
I thought so. That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know they actually got a transgender woman, too.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. Wow.
Yeah, a woman named Nyla Rose, who I guess it turns out was transgender.
Well, see, that's the thing, man. Like, if AEW is making those moves like that, yeah, we'll see how it goes, man. I mean, I'm even, kind of cynically wondering if watching a show like this, if this won't be, because I think I even said, who did I say it to? Maybe it was to James, but I said that I feel like AEW could really start out hot, but it's really going to be like up in the air, whether like in 5 years time or more, or maybe even less if they're not just like another TNA kind of light. And it's going to be a Lion Salt. And yes, it is. He got it. That might do it. Oh, but Jericho can't cover right away because of the knee.
Yeah, I'm really excited about AEW's first show, though, because there are some matches on that I'm really looking forward to seeing.
I'll tell you what, you talk about going back to, like, other people's early stuff, because I know that's been, like, something we're talking about with the show being in 97. Watching Chris and Eddie in fucking Japan, like, I love that shit. Benoit, when he was Wild Pegasus, he used to have a finisher. It was, like, pretty much a powerbomb off the top rope. And like I saw that the first time. Oh my god!
To
the table. Oh my god! Well, that's gonna be close to the end of the match there, if not just a full blown.
It's actually kind of funny because you could tell that table structurally was like an American style table, but they tried to make it look like a Japanese table just by making a smaller one.
Yeah. And that's probably gonna be the beginning of the end. I'm guessing Chono is probably gonna get the winner, especially with the NWO ref. And there's
what a boot!
That's gonna do it.
In 1, 2, 3. That's it.
Yep.
There we go. Chono with the win after a really good match. Can I just say?
Yeah, I mean Jericho got his leg worked over. I think they told a solid story. Again, I want to go back and I want to see, Chono like in his younger days, and Muda especially. If we're talking Japanese wrestling, I hear about that fucking guy, and even seeing him work. We saw him work a TNA show once when he was like in his 50s, and he still fucking looked good at that time. So I can only imagine what he was like in his 20s and 30s. Good lord. So yeah, I got a lot of Japanese wrestling to catch up on. And let's see. Oh, Chris Venegas, this show is more infamous for the Miss NWO contest. Oh dear God.
Oh boy.
Totally anticipating that, guys. Yeah. Hey,
you know what though? That was a good start to the show. I'm not angry yet.
No, I'm not angry yet either. That was Surprisingly good. Hell, again, even nurtured, further my interest in maybe watching more Chono matches in the future and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So,
you know what? I'll give you an actual answer. I really want to go back and watch some old Muda.
Yeah, you and me both. I think since we share that interest, maybe we should even do it together.
Yeah, because from what I understand, Muda was like extremely influential in his time to the point that like he had some pretty crazy ripple effects, man. Like he was almost like the Kenta of his generation, where like there were certain guys that got to be big deals that pretty much just jacked everything from him. Like, like Punk and Bryan pretty much made their name off of doing shit that Kenta did. Well, Vampiro is a great example of someone who pretty much made his name off of just doing shit that Muda did.
Yeah, Muda is definitely a guy. Like if I was to make a top 10 wrestlers who I want to learn more about, either because I discovered them late or I just keep hearing about them, Muda, I think, honestly, would be in my top 5. Because I hear how influential he was to the game. And you just kind of want to see that for yourself. So, yeah.
I love how everybody in our chat has seen this show before us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what the hell? How has everybody and their mother seen this show when most of you were still infants when this show actually happened?
I don't know. Maybe, I mean, hell, childhood trauma is a hell of a drug, and maybe this is a lot of people's childhood trauma.
No, but I mean like infant, like too young to even remember kind of shit. Like,
yeah,
you got to realize most of our audience ranges from like 18 to 23-ish, I would say.
Yeah.
And like, if you're 23 right now, you were born in fucking 95, and this happened in 97. Like, do you remember anything from before you were like 4 years old? Because I don't.
But maybe they've just gone back and watched this show before we did.
Yeah, that's what I would suggest, is that they've just been on the network and gone back and watched it.
Oh, an NWO pay-per-view? That sounds a bit, what the fuck? And then, that's sold out.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the going back and watching the In Your House stuff, too. It's like, oh, this is different. This is cool. And then you get all these weird, like, gimmicky matches and shit. It's wonderful. It's hilarious.
Abel, are you taking the piss? Because you said I went back to watch this stuff. 97.
No, dude, 97 was genuinely a really great year for wrestling. And even like WCW for the most part in 97 was good. And like WWF, 97 was like their first real like revival year. Like 97 was huge for them.
Wasn't that when Austin was beginning to explode, or had he already exploded?
I'm pretty sure he had already pretty much exploded, and it was his like rise from that initial explosion to the actual top. Because April of 98 was when he won the world title for the first time.
Right.
And April of 97 is when he became a star, because that was the double turn with Bret at Mania.
You know what's so great about being rich, though, for you, Javaris, is that you can afford cutting-edge medication that really doesn't even exist yet and kind of wipe your memory. I keep hearing about those goddamn, memory pills. Oh, you want to erase a trauma, just pop this pill in your mouth. And, of course, you're at the front of the line with all of your capital, so while we have to live with the scarring, you don't have to. And now
that's who wins in capitalism, is people with capital.
Exactly.
Oh, here comes Hugh Morrus with Jimmy Hart.
And Jimmy Hart.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
All the tie-dye, John. All the tie-dye.
See, that's the one thing about companies competing, and I'm sure you could say it like in any industry, but of course I want to focus on wrestling since that's what we're fucking immersed in. It's that when they compete, they never use poaching tactfully. You know what I mean? Like a lot of companies that really want to get the jump. TNA is the classic example of this. Obviously, they take everybody. When really, if I was going to poach, which I absolutely would. I mean, it makes fucking sense. But I would really be quality over quantity, and I would even understand that quality is a very ephemeral concept. If I get Hogan now, I've got to be.
Big Bubba is Big Boss Man. I didn't realize that. Shit.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right, that makes sense.
This dude could fucking move for his size. I really like this guy as a worker.
Yeah, Boss Man. I'll tell you, as a heel, when he did that WWF Championship program with the Big Show, with the whole dead dad angle. I don't know. seeing him work heel, maybe if it was a different era, he could have been a world champion, because I liked how he moved too, and I love the character. Like, what a fucking heel. What a shit. I'm not even saying that like in a scumbag way. I'm just saying, like, guy knew how to be an asshole and get heat. And yeah, no, it's cool seeing him here. Hopefully this match isn't the shits. But yeah, it just seemed like WCW kind of wanted everybody in their own way, and especially everybody in the NWO. Like, I wonder if they could go back and do it again if they just would have made it those three core guys.
Well, I mean, for the most part, the guys that were in the NWO were former WWF guys, and that was kind of the whole angle, was like former WWF guys trying to take over WCW for themselves.
Right, but I mean, even if it still fits with the concept, it kind of goes back to that saying, just because you can do something doesn't mean you should.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, yeah. I you know what? I appreciate the writing team at WCW for really committing to the idea, but they've also, you've got to learn when you've gone too far.
Exactly. Like, overcommitment is just as bad as like no commitment at all to me, because you can just really, you know, dilute a really great idea. And NWO, I mean, make no mistake, I mean, you know, it was like a revolutionary fucking idea, and it's always amazing when you see that stuff happen in wrestling, because you realize, like, oh man, a whole new precedent has been established. This could like inspire a whole freaking generation. And then it's just kind of a shame when you see that revolutionary idea just kind of lose its luster.
Come on, Big Bubba.
Yeah, I'm kind of rooting for NWO in this case, because I really fuck you, Morrus.
I mean, this is the second match in a row that I've rooted for NWO, because I was rooting for Chono in that first match too.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I was only rooting for
Dude, look how agile he is. God damn.
Telling you, guys like him and guys like Test, I feel like never really went as far as they should have for me personally. But
you know what, though? I think that those guys are living, breathing, well, not necessarily anymore, but
yeah.
They were living, breathing proof that in order to really be a success in wrestling, you can't just be big and athletic. You also have to be able to connect to the crowd, and that's something both those guys lacked.
Yeah.
I mean, Boss Man definitely connected with the crowd as a heel, but that's, you know, that's pretty easy. Oh, he's getting away with that one. He is getting away with that low blow.
Oh, I didn't see anything.
Oh, two in a row. Two low blows in a row. Jimmy Hart's complaining like, hey, he's low blowing him. My guy, come on now.
Yeah, well, again, fuck you, Morrus. Send him again. I don't
want to. Yeah, exactly. Prevent him from ever fucking reproducing, please.
Hey, why don't you grab a jelly donut from under the ring and shove it up his ass?
There you go. And then make him eat it out of himself.
Exactly. What a disgusting piece of trash.
Yeah, Bubba. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Oh, damn.
Whoa!
Thought he was going to handcuff Hugh Morrus. Wait. Okay, I was going to say, did Boss Man end up getting handcuffed to the rope there? But no, he got lariated over it, though.
Well, yeah, I would have just been like, what shenanigans?
Oh, Abel, I connected with Test. I was a testicle.
Oh, Abel, you know, just for being the purest entity on the planet, I'm giving you a hug emoji for that one. Too fucking good for this world, I swear. Like, Abel, I even tell Abel this. Like, he's in that Kyrie territory where if I ever found out that someone or something hurt him, I would just destroy everything, because the world is no.
What if I hurt him, John?
I would kill you. And I ain't fucking playing, all right? We love you, Abel.
Yeah, that's it, Bubba. Clock him. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Time to.
I mean, the thing is, like, even if Nick Patrick was looking right at it earlier, like, you can do low blows because it's a fucking death match.
Yeah, I'm in the Hogan faction, bitch. I'm going over.
Like, nothing is illegal in this match for either competitor.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
It's a death match. Like, that's the thing. It's a Mexican death match. There are. Oh, wow. He just clocked Hugh right in the back of the head. Yeah, that's it. Concuss him. Give him that CTE.
Yeah, CTE for the 1, 2, 3, Big Bubba. Yeah. Oh.
It's okay if the other guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah, I don't know. This is becoming a concerning conversation, but yeah. And Bubba there right in the skull.
Oh, God. Hugh Morrus is going for his fat guy moonsault.
Uh-oh. Move out of the way. Let him eat canvas. He needs more fiber in his diet anyway.
Oh, and he landed it. He actually landed it. Wow.
Oh, son of a bitch.
And the crowd is going wild for it, too.
Marks.
Kevin Owens' moonsault is better, Mark.
Yeah, it really is, actually.
Yeah, it's like significantly better, especially the way he sets it up, where he jumps from the middle to the top rope and turns around at the same time.
Dude, Kevin actually looks like he's dropped a good amount of weight, too. I hope, like, if he does come back as a baby, we see more of his cool, innovative stuff.
Yes, please.
I hope he still comes back as a baby. I hope if him and Sammy come back at the same time, like, they have to redo their program. I want Sammy to be the heel this time because he can't turn face again. But Kevin, I actually really like he has a baby face.
Yeah, I got that vibe.
Is that wait,
Syxx?
Is this like a last man standing match?
I guess. I don't know the rules. I don't even know if they know the rules, brother.
Hit him in the nuts again.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah. Shake it off, Patrick. Now, shot to the face.
Oh, man.
First Irish whip.
Stop doing stuff.
Yeah, nobody asked you to exist, Hugh.
God, what an awful name.
God. You know, if your parents weren't...
Hugh Morrus is a terrible, terrible name, and yet it somehow doesn't evoke as much anger in me as Bill DeMott, because I know that that's the real piece of shit.
Yeah, knowing that Bill DeMott...
Hugh Morrus is just some character that he played.
Yeah, knowing that Bill DeMott is a thing, I mean, that's reason enough to always be, you know, pro-choice, at least for me personally, because they should have aborted it. You shouldn't exist, Bill. You shouldn't exist. And now, what the fuck is that? Brass knucks?
Some kind of big ring. It's some kind of big old, like, Super Bowl ring or some shit like that.
Hey, ref, look, I know it's not necessarily illegal, but maybe confiscate that from him?
At least it's not like a fucking Hall of Fame ring from some other company.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So
back and forth. And he's actually getting back up. Like he was out on his knees and now he's walking. Oh, and there's the eye poke. And yet he needed to wait for Nick Patrick to turn around to do an eye poke in a match where nothing's illegal.
Yeah, this match is kind of a clusterfuck.
Yeah. Oh my god. There we go, Big Bubba. That was a nice lariat. Good job, bud.
Oh, yeah, I just heard a big gust, so I should tell everybody, too, that there is still a wind advisory in effect for my area. The winds are pretty strong, so power gets knocked out. I really hope not, because I don't have to return to this show on a separate day. But so I'm just hoping that it gives out. Don't you fucking mess with my power right now. And come on, count it. Count it.
6.
7. Do it. Do it. No.
8.
Oh,
damn.
God damn it.
Yeah, that's it. Fish hook him. That's what I'm talking about. Headbutt right to the back of the head.
He doesn't deserve to see. Yes.
I mean, we've already established that he doesn't even deserve to exist, so seeing isn't going to do him much good if he doesn't exist.
Exactly. Oh.
What match is next? Jeff Jarrett versus Michael Wallstreet.
Oh, God, I want to die. Oh, no.
I wonder who Michael Wallstreet is.
My second official day at 27, and they're just like, oh, what are you doing? And they're like, oh, I'm watching Jeff Jarrett in the nWo. And then, you know what? They slowly backpedal for me. I do the slow backpedals, goddammit.
Oh, is he going to go for another fat guy moonsault here? I bet he is.
I hope you fucking miss, and that's the finish. Go through the fucking floor and into the depths of hell where you belong, you piece of crap.
Oh my god, that was pathetic.
Wow, you're a fucking loser, Bill. You're a fucking loser.
No wonder he became such a piece of shit bully. He probably got bullied relentlessly and he deserved every bit of it.
Not enough. He's still here, so it wasn't enough.
Yeah, like you only bent him, you didn't break him. If you would have broken him, he wouldn't have bullied anyone ever again in his life.
You know what, Javaris? It's cool, man. We're all cool. We're all being cool right now. It's totally fine.
Run his ass over, boss man.
Yes, do it. This is vehicular manslaughter that I would totally declare you innocent of.
Yes, I would override the shit out of that law if I was on the jury.
Absolutely.
It's like, we know what he did was illegal, but it was the right thing to do, so we find him innocent.
I mean, listen, Big Bubba, I find this comparable to a baby Hitler situation. You know, kill that motherfucker. And back in the ring here.
Count it. 1, 2, 3. 4.
Yeah, he ain't getting up, Jim.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Call the bell, baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
nWo is 2-0.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna go undefeated this whole card.
Did you know that that's actually a thing that you can do? Like, if you're on a jury and someone has been like found guilty of something, but it's a law that you think is wrong, you can actually override that shit.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
That's an actual thing. Yeah, I read about it when I got selected for jury duty a few years ago. Just because, like, if you bring it up, you can immediately guarantee that you're not going to get placed on the jury.
Oh man, I could just picture it. Guilty. Actually, I would like to challenge the law. You can't do that. You're just a juror. Actually, I can. Mark. Triangle snap in this bitch. Okay. So what's oh yeah, we got the Jarrett match next. That's God, there are so many things you could say about a Jeff Jarrett match.
Yeah, it's called jury nullification, by the way, where members of a jury can find a defendant not guilty if they are against the law that they would have otherwise been guilty of.
Ah, okay. I think I've actually heard about cases that have had exactly that thing go down. So
yeah, so that's a hell of a precedent, right?
It does. I'm gonna do so much illegal shit and then get it all nullified.
What is this? Is this the disastrous thing that they were talking about in chat earlier?
Oh, what, the Miss nWo thing?
Yeah,
maybe. I've kept the volume on mute for all the interviews because if I can't hear what they're saying, I can't get hurt. So it's
that's a great philosophy. I'm so proud of you. You're so.
I know. Thank you. So, everybody having a good time? Because I'm having a great time. Hey,
I was going to say the same thing. I'm having a great time.
I'm having a great time with your face.
I'm having a great time with your face.
Oh my goodness. So much is happening right now. Oh, man. Okay.
Oh my God.
I bet this is, what's his name? Michael Wallstreet? Is that?
Yep.
Yeah, Mike. I bet his stock's about to go way up.
Oh, there's a Ted DiBiase.
Oh, wow. That was actually a great Santino impression. I
didn't even try that hard. I'll take it. Hooray.
Yeah.
Look at me succeeding without trying.
I know, right? That's the key to a good life right there.
I was going to say, who could have possibly thunk it?
God, Ted, you were the bankroller for this shit? Did you just get tired of being a 1%er?
Now, John, let's be real.
Okay. I thought there was.
You ever known a 1%er who grew tired of being a 1%er? Come on now.
Yeah, I could just picture that guy. Do you mean, am I tired of being in power? No.
Oh, what's this? Here comes Double J. Of course, this was after he straight up fucked Vince in the ass financially and from a business perspective. But it's good to know that Vince is capable of forgiving and forgetting.
Yeah, totally.
You know this story about with Jeff Jarrett?
No. Wow. How did he fuck him over?
Yeah, apparently he told Vince a number that WCW had offered him, and Vince was willing to match it, and he still fucking left.
Wow. Well, everybody, make sure to keep your dimes in your pocket. I do not want to give Jarrett a false sense of confidence.
Yeah, that's a great point, because he never drew a single one in his life.
Yep.
Wait, this was before what? This was before how? Tavares, please explain.
Yeah.
I don't understand this sensation.
I guess maybe it was one of those I left, but then I came back later. Oh my god, the way he spells Wallstreet, you're a fucking douche. You know what? I might actually root for Jarrett in this situation. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
I know. I'm concerned for myself right now.
Oh, man.
Is that Deborah? It looks like Deborah. It doesn't matter.
I wonder what her name was in here, though, in WCW.
Oh, he forced Vince to pay him $100,000 to drop the IC title to China.
Oh, that was another thing, too, wasn't it? I thought they were two different things.
JJ was going to drop the IC title to China on his way out, but refused unless Vince gave him a lump sum. He then used the
money. Wow. Okay, so that's a completely different story from what I thought it was. Okay.
Yeah, way to bankroll your competition, Vincent.
Jeff Jarrett's just like, you are going to give me this money now, and I am going to leave, and I am going to compete against your ass for the next decade, motherfucker.
I'll show you who can draw dimes.
And he was still wrong.
He should have killed himself.
Maybe we wouldn't have to deal with him fucking burying Elias, so maybe that would be the correct answer.
Yeah, and selling gold on the side where the fuck he's doing now.
No, you were right the first time. He was selling gold.
Yeah. I mean, Karen, I know Kurt was a drunk during your marriage, but, like, you really left him for this? And listen, man, if
hurt my soul.
If we're gonna do this show, I have to be a piece of shit. So I kind of apologize, but also I don't.
No, you don't have to. It's okay.
Nick Patrick, shave the fucking goatee, Nick.
He won't.
Christ. You know,
Too much of a baby back bitch.
Yeah, smothered in shit sauce.
What?
Paul William Gregory laughing at LOL and John calling TNA the competition. Look, Paul, there was a time that maybe possibly it could have been sort of kind of. Shut up. Anyway.
That was really bad, dude.
Man, that was the point. And during the corner. Oh, come on, Wallstreet. You can't be suffering a deficit now.
Someone just kill me and end it.
Brother, if I have to live through this, so do you. And I'll cross money.
Don't implicate me.
I just did. We're on the same podcast. Who the fuck am I going to implicate? Someone else?
Obviously, yes. That's the correct answer.
I mean, who am I going to implicate? Abel? Like, he's the only good thing left in this universe. God.
Wow. It's good to know that you have such a high opinion of me.
Yeah. Then there's some bird feet for the complex. Walk up there.
Oh, but clearly I'm the emotionally abusive one.
Oh, obviously.
Christ.
Hey, listen, man. I'm not the problem here, okay?
You keep telling yourself that, bud.
Abel says you are all wonderful. Look at you providing the desperately needed emotional support.
Yeah, he did.
God, was there ever a time in his career that Jeff Jarrett didn't look like a fucking tool?
You know what, John? I can answer that question for you, and the answer is no. There is no.
Because, like, what the fuck even is that? What the fuck are you wearing?
It's not a thing that's ever happened.
My God. My God. You know,
I would say that he looked the least like a tool in like 04 TNA.
Yeah.
But he still looked like a tool in a different way because he was constantly putting the title on himself.
Yeah. Oh my God, Jarrett. You know, everybody has a story of how they fell in love with wrestling. I would just want him to know such heartbreak so that he would change his mind, which would then radically change the course of history.
We don't want you.
Yeah, if you think about it, like if Jarrett had heartbreak, like if I broke him so emotionally and psychologically, which you know would give me a perpetual hard-on to do so, he would have never founded TNA. And if he never founded TNA, AJ Styles would have never had a breeding ground to become the man somewhere. So, like, where would he have gone? I'm not saying AJ would have given up on wrestling.
So you're telling me there would be fewer successful, hateful people in the world?
Possibly.
Where's the negative?
Yeah, you're so right. Yeah, it really is kind of a shame because AJ is genuinely good at what he does in the ring. He's just such a shitty human being.
Yeah, that is a shame. Hate it when that happens.
Me too.
That it happens so frequently.
I know. It makes it hella awkward. Like, oh, I really like this guy. Oh, did you see the story that came out about them? Oh, wait, are they entitled? Oh, that has nothing to do with... Oh. Oh,
man.
Come on, Wallstreet. Be a wolf and end this.
You just told him to be a wolf. Oh my god, we're bringing back memes.
Yeah, we are. Ring the bell, Patrick.
Force the break, bastard. Yeah, by the way, that is Deborah. Oh, and that's Mongo McMichael. Oh my god, this guy.
God, this camera work is nauseating at times. Like, you're trying to show me everything at once.
Remember the match, though, between Mongo McMichael and Goldberg when, like, everything happened and the referee saw it and he just ignored it?
Yeah. Oh, my God. Those were fun times.
Those were hilarious times.
Oh, look at that. This match is still going. Like, if there was ever a match that had any right to be just 10 seconds. Good God.
Yeah.
We really misfired on this one. I like how Patrick's just like, hey, bud, too close to the ropes. Try again. And, of course, rather than just, doing anything else, rest hold. I wish I could put my eyes in a rest hold, but no.
Yeah, I could have gone for one of those earlier.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. Based on the days that we've both had that we kind of briefed each other on. Yeah, I feel you there.
It's been days, that's for certain.
I know.
Certainly certain.
But it's okay. Because
it is.
Yeah, I mean, the world doesn't move at the beat of just one drum. So what might be right for you may not be right for some. That's okay.
Are we really singing the Different Strokes theme song right now?
Well, we're just actually kind of quoting it in a conversational manner. But I mean, sure, if you want to be that guy.
I guess I am that guy. I'm sorry.
That's all right. What are we doing here?
If that song gets stuck in my head, it's entirely your fault.
You know what, Ashton? Maybe don't be so weak-willed, okay? Jarrett trying to get back to a vertical bay, blaming me to get songs stuck in there. I get the fuck out of here. And Jarrett,
imagine having a best friend who tells you constantly that you're weak.
Yeah, I know, right? Thank God you don't have one of those. And vertical base. Speaking of, though, did you ever see the Bicycle Man episode of Different Strokes?
Yes.
Oh, wow, you actually said yes to the question. Yeah, okay. I tried to get James to watch that with me. He wasn't interested.
I can't say I blame him.
Yeah.
Terrifying episode.
Yeah, it is.
It's highly uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah.
James, if you're here, you made the right decision.
I don't think he is. He's too busy making his travel plans that are far away from this show.
Another good decision.
Oh, what the fuck even was that?
So good at decision making.
God, Jeffrey, you really are a fucking disappointment. Yeah, William Gregory. This match is still happening. Thanks for the update, Big Ben. It actually works too because he's in the UK, so like it works on 2 levels. I just scored 10 points.
Oh my god!
Just do the fucking.
That you're kind of gross sometimes.
Wow, that's nice to hear. That's great for my self-esteem. Thanks for that.
Well, I guess it's a returning the favor.
Yeah, clearly that didn't come from any misplaced aggression. And now Patrick.
How misplaced are we talking, though? Really?
As misplaced as your face. Wallstreet there getting to the ropes.
Your goal was for me to barely be able to hear you. You succeeded.
I said not as misplaced as your face.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought you said.
Yeah, I can enunciate. I don't even know what's going on here. And this is only what, the third match? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So
Third match on the show.
New York
How
Giant.
hilarious is that?
I love that Paul both corrects me, but then tries to rationalize my own ignorance. Big Ben is the bell, not the clock. I guess you could tell the hour by how many times it's rang. Paul, you know what, Paul?
Mongo McMichael is really about to do. There's the three. There's the three. Jeff Jarrett with the win.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Paul, I just want you to know, no matter how many playful jabs I take at you, I love you, man. I just need you to know that before this show takes any humanity that I had left, which, granted, probably wasn't much to begin with. So, I love you, Paul. Just hold on to that, okay? And now, Jarrett. That's right. Yeah, Deborah was with Jarrett at one time as a valet.
Yeah.
I did it.
Got yourself a real alpha male.
I saved the nWo. No need for your dimes, guys. I was happy to do it. Now I'm going to go to the bar and play some of that country music I'm so good at. Yay me.
You actually just said yay me. Oh my god.
Yeah, Arn just looks like he wants to die. I don't blame you, Arn. You were actually a part of an era when wrestling was really fucking awesome. I watched some Horseman promos recently. Man, you know what made that faction so special is that everybody could talk. Because, like, they used to, like, pass the mic around. And obviously, there's always going to be a hierarchy, right? But, like, I feel like there wasn't a bad talker in the original Four Horsemen. That's really, really something.
Yeah, that's a good point. You're probably right on that.
I guess you could say that Evolution also replicated it because, well, Orton's never really been much of a strong.
Yeah, I was literally about to say, like, Orton and Batista both were never that great at talking.
But, I mean, Batista as a heel, though, could at least make a memorable and entertaining promo.
Yeah, that's true, but he wasn't really able to talk much when he was a heel in Evolution.
Right. Which, thank God, because Batista once said in an interview, like, that Vince had an idea for him, because, like, Batista always seemed angry in Evolution. And they're like, oh, Dave, where did that come from? And I shit you not, Batista said, like, Vince wanted Batista's character to be, like, a rape baby. Like, he was the product of rape, and that's why he's angry all the time. So, just another genius idea in the mind of Vincent Kennedy McMahon, everybody. Just to remind you.
Did you see the statement that the WWE put out with their quarterly earnings report about Vince dying?
Oh, God, what did they say?
It was like talking about how, like, the unexpected retirement, disability, or passing of Vincent K. McMahon could lead to a severe inability to create new stars and storylines.
I think we have differing terms for the concept of inability.
I mean, let's be fair. They aren't doing it with him. Why would him leaving or dying make any difference?
If WWE is like a cardiovascular system, like a heart, if you will, I look at Vince as like a lot of plaque in one of the main arteries. And like once you really clear that plaque out, man, is it functioning like a fucking stallion? So don't take your time there, Vinny. Disability or retirement would be nice. I'm not going to wish death because you do have a family and that's morbid. But yeah, just retire.
He has a family that probably fucking hates him.
Linda probably side-eyes him thinking about all the times he put himself in storylines with significantly younger women. Like, God, I just want him to kill over.
Oh, here it is. The unexpected loss of the services of Vincent K. McMahon could adversely affect our ability to create popular characters and creative storylines, or could otherwise adversely affect our operating results.
Yeah.
They literally put that in their fourth quarter earnings report.
That's horrifying, actually.
Imagine being so bad at creating new stars that this is what your company looks like with the helpful thing.
Yeah, oh my God.
Oh my God.
So you having fun?
Oh,
bud?
the American males. Oh my God.
Oh God. Any team with a name like that, I already kind of cringe.
Have you heard their theme song?
No, and I'm just gonna tell you right now, hard pass.
Oh my god. But John, it's literally just American males, American males, American males over and over again.
So it's like, I will say though, I know you hated Adam Cole's New Japan theme. I'm guessing it's in that spirit where it's just like Adam Cole, baby. But like, I actually really grew to love that theme, which just shows you the power of Adam Cole.
What the fuck is happening on this show right now? There are like a bunch of guys in army suits with like Spetsnaz green or beret like hats on or some shit, and they're like, I think they're trying to make music, but it just sounds like the guy's yelling angrily.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening either. I feel like
they're trying to do their best like Motley Crue impression or something.
I feel like we kind of jumped the shark, but honestly, jumping the shark was Jeff Jarrett going over in anything. So I guess now they're just having fun with it.
Or Judas Priest. That's what it is. Judas Priest, not Motley Crue. It sounds like they're trying to do their best Judas Priest impression. Like I feel like I'm waiting for him to be like, breaking the law, breaking the law.
New York Giant actually makes a great point. Why would they say that? The Y in all caps. Vince could unexpectedly die any day and their stock would plummet because of that quote.
Yeah, that's a great point. That's a great point because like, well, you know what though? I don't know. That's a really good point though. Because really, if they wanted to maintain the integrity of their stock, they would make it seem like Vince's potential passing would be like no big deal. Like, you know, business as usual. But they really went out of their way to make it like, no, if Vince dies, we're fucked.
Yeah. And you can't tell me that like investor anxiety and stuff isn't a thing because the moment news comes out about stuff, you see it all the time. Like the moment like, oh, this company had to do a product recall, stocks will plummet. If something's really good, stocks will soar. They focus a lot more on emotions than actual like empirical results. I mean, that affects it too, obviously, but there is an emotional component and you're playing heavily into that emotional component with a quote like that.
Speaking of stocks though, dude, I don't know if you've been paying any attention to this, but Bitcoin is down to like $3,600.
Wow.
Remember when it was at like 19 grand a couple years ago?
Yeah, dude, it oscillates so fucking wildly. I don't know if it'll ever know a peak like that again, but I hope that those who wanted to cash in did. Yeah.
I've actually been thinking about buying a little bit just to see if it inflates again.
Yeah. Oh, God, this is still going. Jesus Christ.
He's literally just yelling into the microphone at this point. Like there's no actual singing going on.
I can't tell you how grateful I am to be listening to this on mute. This is the best concert I've ever heard in wrestling.
God damn it. You know what the best silence I've ever heard in wrestling was?
What's that?
Every time I have it on mute and Nia Jax is speaking.
Right? Such a good promo when there's no volume.
No. She's still not a good promo without volume because she still has bunk-ass facial expressions and shit.
Yeah, and screams randomly.
My title!
God, I want her to fail at everything.
I mean, she already does.
Dude, James once sent me a video. I wish I could dig through the archives and find it. Maybe I'll ask him for it again. Where, like, it's just Nia. I don't know if they roped other people in, but, like, they did, like, a sitcom-based thing with the That's So Raven theme song. And they've got Nia in there just bodging and, like, being big and clumsy. And it's the funniest fucking shit. I've got to watch it again because I need a good laugh knowing that she still exists and is getting pushed.
Oh my God, Scotty Riggs, what are you doing?
God, you look like a bull. Like he looks kind of like Bret Hart in the face, just old and maybe not as bitter yet.
He looks like Bret Hart mixed with fucking Raven.
Yeah. Oh, Raven. Couldn't we ever just live react to like I don't know a show where Raven just talks in the middle of the ring the whole time?
I mean, we could probably like live react to like a Raven you shoot or like, you know, guest booker or something.
Yeah, like that would actually be fun. Almost to have like an active conversation with the you shoot. You know, like Al Snow brings up a point, then we dissect it, see how it would kind of fit in a modern context. You know, why can't we do something like that?
Hey John, he's buff, he's tough, and he's got the stuff.
There's nothing to kill myself with. God damn it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that NWO choke collar makes you look like such a fucking poser.
I did, right? Like his gimmick at one point was literally just male stripper, so it fits. Look how angry Scotty is. There are so many Scotts on this show. Scotty Riggs, Scott Steiner, Scott Hall. Why are there so many Scotts?
I love Paul's, like, I mean, you can't say dry because it's tags, but just his straightforward delivery of nothing eases the concern of investors than having an absolute lack of faith in your own product.
Yes, Paul, yes. Nia is definitely going over Dean.
Oh, yeah, it's totally happening at WrestleMania. That's going to be Dean's WrestleMania send-off.
Yep. Yeah, Scott Norton. That's right, Scott Norton. Couldn't forget Scott Norton. He's in the next match. There are so many Scotts on this show. And then Chris also asked, what are the odds of Nia and Tamina winning the tag titles? I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah.
I don't expect them to win because I do think Nia is going to end up in a storyline with a man, whether it's Dean or someone, maybe Bobby Lashley or someone else.
Dude, you know what's horrifying? Because, like, I was the one that put over the idea of, like, Nia becoming Intercontinental Champion. Well, what has Finn been doing lately? Working with fucking bigger people. What if it was fucking Nia Jax?
Oh, yeah, Finn versus Nia for the IC title. Jesus Christ.
Any Finn Balor fans that want to kill themselves, I don't blame you. And you know what? Because I feel so guilty for speaking that idea into existence, I'll join you. In fact, you don't even have to kill yourselves. I will give up my own life to atone, because that is some disgusting shit.
I wonder if this little hiccup that's going on right now is a part of what disaster.
Yeah. No, Ash, I'm telling you, it's the universe trying to save us from the show.
Yeah.
It's like, turn back. We're giving you the opportunity. Turn back.
Oh, and now we got a BSOD.
Yes. And I'm not even going to correct I wasn't going to correct the error. Damn it.
We didn't have to. Yeah, that's true. That's right. Yeah, Raven's also named Scott. I don't think Raven's actually on this show, though. So that was just something that got brought up.
Yeah, because we do that to survive and to cope. By the way, to return to a previous discussion of wrestlers that we want to watch more of, Dean Malenko's been on my list for a while because he was a horrible fucking character in promo, but he also seemed to influence an entire generation. And if nobody else, fucking Daniel Bryan mentions Dean Malenko all the time, so that's enough. Like,
dude, Buff Bagwell was such trash.
Yeah, some people just shouldn't be wrestlers at all.
He just kicked Scotty Riggs in the stomach and then made this face like, oh man, I really got away with one there, didn't I? This camera work is really weird. Like, I don't even know if I dislike it. I might actually like it a little bit.
Thank you, Cliff. I love you. And I genuinely mean that. There's no, like, insidious, punchline or whatever.
I love how he comes in with the opening. Oh, you poor fucks. I am so sorry.
Yeah, I love you, Cliff. I just need to feel anything other than sadness, despair, and just
oh my god.
For everything else.
Buff Bagwell would fit right in 2019 WWE.
Yeah, that's kind of sad, actually, when somebody was ahead of their time for the completely wrong reasons.
Yeah, exactly. Belly to belly from Scotty Riggs. There we go.
It was actually pretty good for him. That's fine.
Yeah, Scotty wasn't bad, man. Scotty wasn't bad.
When we look back on this
match, Buff. Oh my god, what a fucking tool.
Didn't they do a storyline down the road with Buff Bagwell's mom? Like, I don't know, Scott Steiner.
Yes, Mama Bagwell was a thing.
Oh my god. I can slap you. Slappity slap. Ow, Scotty Riggs there with the right hands.
I will slap the shit out of you.
Vertical leap. Oh, kick to the gut.
Oh my god. Oh my god. They were trying to chain wrestle John. I feel like Scotty Riggs might be able to pull that off with a decent dance partner, but Buff Bagwell is not that. God, slingshot cross body. Look at Scotty go.
These two trying to chain wrestle. Fucking Suzuki needs to come out and hurt everyone. Like, don't stop. Especially don't stop at Hogan. Maim his fucking ass. And now.
Oh, yeah, Judy Bagwell. That was her name, Judy Bagwell.
Ooh.
funny that people are just like, oh, it was because Russo. I don't know. I feel like Russo probably did more good than he gets credit for, even if he did some really dumb shit too.
That helps me sleep at night too, bud.
What helps you sleep at night? What?
The idea that Russo did more good than harm. And
do you actually believe that too?
I think it's
and
always.
By the way, I did not say that he did more good than harm. I just said that he did more good than he gets credit for.
Right. That is a qualitatively different statement. You're right. But I just always feel like it's reductionist on either side to blame one man for everything or to credit one man for everything. And Russo definitely seems to have an ego. Because, like, I've heard him tell stories about, like, the big events that went down, like the Montreal Screwjob, and he seems to situate himself in far more important positions than I would ever really reasonably conceive him in being.
Dude, do you know what the worst part of this entire show has been so far?
This match right now? Because
no, Nick Patrick's fucking flaccid ass arm flopping around when he's trying to make a count.
Yeah.
Stiffen up, jackass.
Over the rope there. Is this almost over? Oh my god. Again. We're being told don't do this.
Oh, it says stop. It's literally giving us a mess. Oh,
why would you do that?
Oh man.
You know what? I didn't
got a message. Mark in the Discord just said that he finally broke down and started Golden Sun again. Hooray, Mark.
I just gotta ask Chris Venegas, like,
like this show is still happening, brother. We're not even halfway through this thing.
I just have to ask Chris Venegas, like, did I hurt you somewhere that I don't know about? Because I know I can be an asshole. Like, I will readily admit that I know I can be a piece of shit sometimes, even unknowingly. I just want to know if I hurt you and we're not good somewhere, because we probably could have settled this out of court. Like, I'm just letting you know, bro. Like, it didn't have to come to this. Is this match still going? Oh, it is.
Yeah, it is, John. It's still going. I guess the downside of there only being 8 matches on this entire show is that they all get time.
So, Ashton, to talk about literally anything fucking else. When we get done here, I mean, I know you said you'd like a nap. Hopefully you could fit that in. You gonna do any work tonight? You thinking maybe you can?
I don't know. I think today's just gonna be a gaming day for me. I spent the first half of my day playing Robopon 2, and I actually got close to the finish of the game. So maybe once I finish that, I'll get into doing some work. But I think I want to try and finish that first.
No, that's cool. That's cool. You maybe you want to play some Robopon right now? I don't know.
I actually have my VBA already still pulled up, so if I wanted to, I could. But I'm here for you. I'm here for the show. I'm here for the fans.
I mean, nobody would blame you though. Just really want you to
know
that.
I'm well aware. I'm well aware. But like I said, I'm going to try and be professional. I'm here for you and the fans. Are you encouraged? Like, do you want me to play VBA right now? What is going on?
I do, because then it would make me feel less bad about me doing it. But of course, the one time I ask you to take the lead, it's cool though. It's cool. We only have over an hour and 30 minutes left.
Oh wow, Buff. Really? There we go. Good job, Scotty.
I just hate that I had a later start to my day because like everything got fucked, and now like I'm here and
no. And, jeez. Oh, what's it? Well, no.
Maybe the buff bomb or something.
Power bomb.
Let's just cover him. And
oh my god, this pose!
Fucking posing. Go for the 1, 2, and of course he kicked out because maybe if you covered at the original fucking aftermath of the maneuver, we wouldn't fucking be here.
Alternatively, maybe if Nick Patrick didn't count like a fucking limp noodle, we might not be here anymore either.
And Chris, here's the thing. That's like a good intention and everything, but I feel like I was already grateful enough for the good stuff in wrestling, but I didn't know that I was being judged on the sidelines. So no, that's cool. That's fine.
Count Nick Patrick. What are you doing? Jesus Christ. What is going on right now? Oh my god. This show. I love that New York Giant is here and he's just like, this show's still better than the Super Bowl. Like, dude, I really wish that I could just angrily tell you how wrong you are, but I can't even challenge you on that. The Super Bowl was awful this year.
Oh God. I mean, I didn't even watch, so this is a conversation. This is a loop form that I just watched.
Dude, the Super Bowl this year legitimately felt like it set football back decades.
And it's funny.
At least this show literally took place decades ago.
Let me ask you though, the fans that are critical of it, how many of them do you think are Patriots fans? Because the one Patriots fan I talked to, it was like, oh, it was a good game of defense on the Patriots' part, and this and that. And I'm just like, I wonder if that's only because their team won, or if because they genuinely mean it.
Well, I think that the biggest complaint is that the Patriots came with a good game plan, and the Rams didn't. Like, that's all. Like, that's the thing. Like, the Rams were just like, oh, we're just going to do what we always do, even though the Patriots always take away the thing that teams try and do. It's like if we were playing Rocket League, right? And you know how we always have that shot combination where we'll shoot it like against the wall and it'll go up and over, and we'll shoot it into the goal when it's in front of the goal.
Yeah.
It would be like if we knew that we were about to play a team that took that option away every single time, and we still tried to do it every single time. That's what the Rams did. Like, they went up against a team that they knew was going to take away what they did best, and they still insisted on trying to do that thing.
Oh, can I just kind of break the despair with just a really, like, I don't know. I won't necessarily say it's bad because I kind of chuckled when I got it. Can I just share a dad joke that I just saw on the internet?
Yes.
Okay. A lumberjack went into a magic forest to cut a tree. Upon arrival, he started to swing at the tree when it shouted, "Wait, I'm a talking tree." The lumberjack grinned and said, "And you will die a log."
Wow.
I thought it was funny. Okay. Screw you guys.
But, like, at the same time, though, if the tree's talking by itself, wouldn't that be a monologue? I don't know.
You know what? No. See, this is why we can't tell jokes to people like you at parties, because this shit happens.
If you tell that joke at a party, you will get kicked out of that party.
This match is still going. How? It's fucking Buff Bagwell.
It's so personal, John.
How did the Buff Bagwell match get fucking time?
Because it's a personal rivalry, okay?
I don't fucking care.
Neither do I. I'm just filling you in on your answers. I'm just trying to provide appropriate answers to the questions you're asking. I'm sorry if they're not to your satisfaction.
No, see, I knew this was gonna happen. It's not your fault. You're fine. Christ, I hate everything.
DDT. Tornado DDT.
I'm just going to be truthful. I really don't like you right now, Chris. You're in timeout right now.
Oh, you're cool with me, Chris.
Oh my God. And now James is taking it to the live chat as if I didn't get enough of an ass streaming on Facebook. Don't you understand that no one loves you? Go back to your hole in the ground, wherever the fuck you're from, Tennessee somewhere. I don't even fucking know. And thank you, Abel, for being supportive, because Abel said that he thought it was funny, because of course he did, because he knows how to love and support people. Is this match still going? No, oh my God, a kick out. Why was that a near fall? Fuck. I'm drinking. That's it. You know, I've never drank on the job. I'm fucking drinking on the job. Fuck you people.
What are you drinking?
Drinking fucking water so that I can hydrate, so that I can stay fucking angry. And kick out there by Bagwell.
You've really never taken a drink of water while we were recording before?
Not a drink like that, at least.
Wow.
Believe me, I've done things that we've recorded before that are more impressive, but we're not here to talk about that. Oh my God!
They just keep living!
Paul, I need you to insert your obligatory "this match is still going" message.
Where's Dragon Man to say end this? Fuck.
Because he was smart and he migrated south to avoid this bullshit.
He migrates south for the winter. Oh my god! I mean, it would make sense for dragons to do that, considering they prefer warm climates.
Do they? Do they now?
I don't actually know that. I'm just saying.
Christ.
I mean, if you breathe fire, you probably like it hot.
Paul, I am not your dancing monkey. Yeah, you are not a dancing monkey, but your implies ownership. You know what? I'm not even gonna make fun of you.
Yeah, that's you definitely used the wrong you are there, Paul. That's on you, brother.
Oh,
I love it, James. Oh shit! $10 super chat from Cliff. Even our podcast is better than this pay-per-view. Asia talks about throwing a chair at her little brother, Davaris choking out his brother after getting thrown off the roof, and Steiner reading Steinbeck.
all of you need therapy. I need therapy. The world needs therapy. Fuck.
Who won the match? The match is over, but I don't know who won it.
I think Bagwell did because he's walking away.
Yeah, that's probably a thing.
Oh my
He's
god.
walking away. Not only is he walking away, he's walking away with the referee by his side. I'm guessing that definitely translates to, yeah, he won. And there's that pose again. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I hate everything. Oh my god. That match was way too fucking long. I'm pulling up this card. I'm seeing how fucking long that match was exactly. That is some bullshit.
Dude, you know what, though? I've got great news. Are you ready for this?
Oh, we don't have to do the rest of the show?
No, that's not the news.
Well, then why the fuck would you lead with it's great news?
Well, because it's pretty good.
All right, what is it?
We're halfway through this card. That was our fourth match.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
And most of the remaining matches have at least one or two entertaining entities in them, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the next match is DDP, and I'm not familiar with Scott Norton, but he can't be that bad.
And that's definitely not a bad thing. That's a good thing.
Right, and then we've got the Outsiders versus the Steiner brothers, which is probably like the second match, the match that I'm looking second most forward to on this card. And then the match that I'm looking most forward to, Eddie Guerrero versus Syxx in the ladder match. That should be fun. And then, of course, Hogan versus the Giant, whatever.
James Darnold, don't answer that. That's a leading question to terrible things.
Only answer it if you're under, like, 17.
Yeah, again. James, stop entrapping yourself. Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God.
Why am I looking out for your opportunities more than you are? For fuck's sake. I don't even know what interview is happening. I really want to bully someone. Who's feeling insecure today? Paul, the match.
I mean, James obviously is, given that he's trying to bully a 13-year-old in chat.
Oh my god. Oh, now Paul with a joke. Jesus Christ walks into a hotel. He hands the innkeeper 3 nails and asks, "Can you put me up for the night?"
Oh my
god. Hey, listen, James Darnold, I would appreciate if you don't make fun of the other James. I kind of love him, okay? And he's a good guy deep down.
Jesus Christ.
I love that you just sound like you're utterly corpsing over there.
Are you in live chat or are you in top chat, by the way?
I'm in live chat. I should be in live chat. Yeah, I'm in live chat.
Paid for by the New World Order.
Oh my god, James, what the fuck?
Oh, Paul, that was not the right question to ask. Oh my god.
Look, James Arnold, I know that James is very exhausting, to use a phrase, but you know, we have to rise above it.
Oh, John, phrasing.
Yeah, I don't know. Who is that? Who are you fucking people? God, I was only 5 when this show came out. I'm younger than you people. You're all probably dead from coronary artery disease.
Oh, here comes DDP.
Oh, I know for a fact you're not dead because you're a fucking yoga program that you pimp out like a panacea.
Yeah, that shit's gonna keep him alive for decades.
Chris Menakis, Scott Norton looks like a fat Owen Hart.
Oh my god. DDP out here with a cigar. What kind of Billy Badass does he think he is? This whole setup is so weird. Oh, here's Scott Norton.
I'm just kind of feeling the room here. If I just broke out in Michigan J Frog show tunes, would that be better or worse than this show? Just, you know.
Schrodinger's show tunes.
Screw your face.
Better and worse at the same time.
I am reading the room, Ashton. Yeah, and you know that I'm serious because I used your actual name and not some classy ass variant of it.
Johnsworth.
Wow, I didn't go there, and yet you did. You know what? Go to your room. You're done.
I only went there because you brought it up. See, guys, when you blame somebody else for starting it, nothing good happens.
I'm gonna kill someone today. It's finally happening.
Oh, I don't know though. I don't think Scott Norton looks like a fat Owen Hart. I mean, he's definitely a big dude, but he doesn't really look anything like Owen Hart to me.
Okay, let's
Oh my god.
Okay, you know what? I'm disengaging this whole James feud. You're both James, just deal with it. And now we've got the president of Knock America. What the fuck is happening? Why are we getting new people on this fucking stream of all streams? Where are they all coming from?
I have no clue, dude. I don't even know if I want to know the answer to that question. Maybe somebody like posted. I don't know.
I feel like we've had three new people that I've never seen before. Knock America, James Darnold, and there was somebody else. I think
Was there?
I think so. I'm scrolling up because anything's better than this. Oh, Randy Wright. Yeah, Randy Wright. I'm not too familiar with. Maybe he's shown up before. But that seemed newer to me. Anything else?
Did you see James Darnold said kill yourself to James, and James said telling me to kill myself is like telling a fat kid to eat candy. I already planned on it. Oh my god. Paul, does that mean that half of one of the three is a dummy? Wait, what? I'm so confused. I'm gonna go back to the show where it's peaceful somehow.
I love that you added that qualifier.
Come on, Paige.
DDP, just get the 1, 2, 3. No, okay. Yes! Any means necessary to get the fucking win so we can all go home. God, I should have gotten high for this show.
Yeah, that would have been genuinely more entertaining.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Why do they keep showing Haku randomly?
Yeah. Can he just get up and kill everyone? That'd be great.
Yeah. Start fucking biting faces off, please.
Oh, yeah. Start with mine so that I can't deal with this shit anymore.
I mean, I didn't say biting ears off. I said biting faces.
Well, I mean, yeah. You'd figure, though, that would probably include my eyes and shit so I don't have to see this shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, just
oh, no. See, no. The story is that he bit a guy's nose off. Sorry.
Yeah, but smelling doesn't affect. You know what? Forget it. I'm not going down this rabbit hole any further than we already have.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you chopped him in the throat. Oh man, that's not very nice, Scott. Oh my god, James.
James, control yourself right now. I'm telling you.
You telling him to control himself would also imply that you can control him because then you would be able to get him to do what you want. Oh shit, that was like a modified Styles Clash. What the hell, DDP?
I think he's getting ready for the diamond cutter. Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Imagine if this match ended this quickly.
I know. We'd all be so lucky. Do it. Do it. God damn it.
It would be a miraculous. Oh.
What's the crowd looking at? Something's happening. They're all getting up and they're looking at something. Can we get a camera over there at least?
Yeah,
I mean,
God. Up here.
Sting!
It's Sting! You see Sting?
Yeah.
Oh, man. He's going to do stuff now. Oh, shit. That was a really nice shoulder breaker.
God, Sting, they really tested your loyalty, didn't they?
Did you see that? A shoulder breaker, though? That was mad nice.
Yeah, that was pretty good form. Hey, Randy Wright, I'm just happy to have you here, man. I didn't mean to like call you in a bad way. I'm just saying like new people, and you're a new guy. You picked one hell of a stream to start, but we are happy to have you here. So I just hope you're comfortable and you're having a good time. I could tell you that it's not always like this, but I want to be truthful with our audience, and we're a pretty flavorful bunch, to put it mildly. And
yeah. You know, I feel like it's typically a little less hostile than this, but other than that, it's about the same.
Yeah, less hostility for sure. I will definitely co-sign onto that, but yeah,
you know, we can figure out who to point fingers at for that another day.
I mean, I think we already know, and you're just being polite, so I'll follow suit. And shoulder there, DDP selling it now.
Poor Page, man, he's in so much pain, and Scott Norton's no selling his offense.
Yeah, selling that shoulder like he sells yoga mats.
Which is to say, like hotcakes.
Oh, Met says that's not Sting, it's Stink, the fake Sting. Jesus Christ, they did a fake Sting. Oh my God. Yeah, this company needs to be firebombed. The show needs to be firebombed because you said 97 was a year where WCW was at least good. So just firebomb this show.
No, James, we're not pointing fingers right now. I don't know why you're singling yourself out.
I think it goes back to your self-esteem issues, James. Have you considered therapy? It's done wonders for me.
Yeah, it really has. It's been really great for John.
Paul, like everything, I'm going to blame this chat on daddy issues. Paul, are you projecting again because you're reaching out to someone? Because, I mean, you're not wrong, but at the same time, I also feel like you're trying to signal for something. Chris Venegas, 4 years later, this company was dead. And yeah, it's very easy to see why. Knock America, though, said WCW early 90s was the best. Yeah, that I wonder how many wrestling fans that just like gave up and like do watch WWE and New Japan and probably will watch AEW, like were hardcore WCW people during the Monday Night Wars. Like I wonder just the crossover and stuff like that when the war finally concluded.
I mean, the thing is, here's the thing, like most of the people who were into WCW are on the older side, like at least our age, if not older. And it's also worth noting that something like 65 to 70% of the WWE's television viewing audience is like 50 plus. So there's a pretty fucking good chance that they also watched WCW back in the day.
Right.
But at the same time, that's just the television viewing audience. Nick Patrick, will you put some goddamn stank behind your counts, please?
I love that of everything we could complain about with this show, that you have such an eye for detail that like one of your biggest is of course the referee. Like,
oh,
classic
I hate
you
him so much. He's got such a floppy, flaccid arm that it's killing me.
Well, I've definitely been flaccid this entire show, so you know, I guess life imitating art in this case. And oh my God, is that Buff Bagwell again? Didn't we get enough of him earlier?
Yeah, it is.
Dude, you practically had 13 fucking minutes. I looked at the time.
I just saw Virgil. Virgil is coming out. And the boss man and the Wallstreet guy. Oh my God.
See, this is when you take a concept that's really good and you run it into the fucking ground.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, I just saw Dakota Kai with, I don't think, is that a skunk? Is that a badger? What animal is that? I'm going to send the chat something because we all need something to be happy about. And wait, that's not, okay, is that, there we go. I'm going to send this. Yeah, she looks adorable with this. I hope when she returns from her injury, like I want her, like in the next iteration of pushed women, I want Deonna Purrazzo to be at the lead of the pack. And then when Dakota recovers from her injury, I want her to to really get like revamped.
I mean, to be fair, when Dakota is recovered from her injury, Tegan Knox will have probably already been recovered from hers for a little bit.
You think they'll be a part of the women's tag division?
Oh, yeah, fly kicks. Shit. Probably. Dude, you know what? I'm done even trying to speculate that NXT teams are going to get involved because they've done nothing to hint at that.
Yeah, and Mark Schoeneman even said it's not like a thing that was originally rumored. That was probably one of the best rumors I've ever heard that I desperately wanted to believe. And of course, it was just that, a fucking rumor.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. And now DDP put the shirt on. So wait, is this match like a no contest? What?
He's going to diamond cutter someone. Right here. Boom. Diamond cutter. There it is.
So is he out or is he? Yeah, okay, yeah.
He's definitely out of the NWO, yeah.
Wow, that was shortest membership ever. Fake out. Bang!
And he's bailing.
Wow, a babyface that actually got away with their perpetrated assault. I'm proud of you, Diamond. Yeah,
And he tears it off. Yes, Paige.
The fans are so happy. That old woman jumping out of her seat is probably the coolest thing I've seen on this show.
I think he knows exactly what he's done, Marcus.
Yeah, God, the mute function has been my greatest ally through this whole thing. And just
I've barely used mine at all.
Oh, God, they're still in the ring. You guys just had a humiliating thing. Leave. Recoup. Scott Norton's already back up. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Fuck you, Bagwell.
Oh, my God, Buff. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm really, really glad that that talking segment is over. It's over, right? Please let it be over. Why is Nick Patrick holding his hand up like he's done something?
I don't know.
Oh my God, we're still here. We're really doing a replay of a talking segment? Really? WCW? Really?
And Mets confirmed that it is a skunk. So nice.
Oh my God.
Hooray. Oh no, what are we cutting? No. God. Let's see. Okay. Final stretch here. These next three matches can't be that bad. Because we got the Steiner brothers for the WCW World Tag Titles. We got fucking Eddie working a match for the United States Championship, and he's the United States Champion. And Hogan versus the Giant, which Big Show could actually move when he was the Giant, so even that may not be so bad. Maybe. Possibly. But definitely those next two matches I'm feeling better about. Let's get to this final stretch, guys.
See you Monday, Mets. Oh my God, James. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
So hey, we've got a decent matchup next, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Steiner brothers versus the Outsiders. I'm pretty down for this.
Who made up the Outsiders again?
Hall and Nash.
Okay. You know what? I actually think I remember this match. I mean, I don't think anybody gives a fuck about spoilers, do they? No? Okay, I didn't think so. I think this is the match where Scott actually turns and joins the NWO.
Oh, nice.
I think.
Oh my God. Now, John, I know we've got to kind of sit around and just kind of let James break people in, but this is a little overboard.
A little bit, yeah. Oh, this isn't the match. Oh, okay, Chris. I thought it was.
Oh my God.
Oh, a year later it happened. Wow.
Well, then that's cool because that means that we weren't spoiled on this match. Yay.
Yeah, that's true. And that also means we get to see Steiner Brothers legit work as a team for the tag title.
Yeah. At what point was my memory better than John's hypothesis? I'm curious.
Both Jameses. You both just enjoy the show.
I think he was specifically asking which James we were supposed to just kind of sit back and let break down other people. And I mean, I feel like the answer is kind of obvious, right?
Yeah.
Like if you have to ask, it's not you.
Yeah.
Oh my
All
God.
match, baby. Are you sober, Scott?
50-50.
Yeah.
The outsiders, in quotes. Good aim, Scotty.
I don't know if you can be any more inside than being a fucking champion, but yeah.
There are 2 Scots in this match. So, brother, how you feeling so far about this show?
I hate everything.
Better or worse than Heroes of Wrestling?
I feel like it's almost comparable in a way because we see people that like are good workers or at the opposite end like should have never been employed. And it's just the camera work. Like, I don't know what the fucking audience angle is. Maybe if my volume was on, maybe that's more on me. I don't know. But I'm looking forward to these last 3 matches. Like even Giant versus Hogan, like I get that because that's an attraction match with how big both guys are and the imagery and stuff. But yeah, it's just been really taxing, man. Any bad show, even if it's not as bad as another bad show, it's all gonna have that universal quality of just being fucking exhausting. And like, I don't know. I hate this. I can't lie about hating it. It's awful. But we got 3 matches left, and they look like they might be good. So I'm just trying to remain optimistic, at least on that front.
So would you agree with me, though, that Jericho Chono was the best match of the show so far?
Oh, dude, by a country fucking mile. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, Cliff. I mean, we kind of already acknowledged that the next 2 matches look good, and then Hogan Giant is whatever.
Okay, be excited for the. Okay, that's fair, Cliff.
Come on, Scotty! I'll never tell which one I'm rooting for. Let's go, Scott!
And
lock up. Scott getting the advantage here by grabbing the hair of the other Scott.
Oh, and I think just threw the toothpick there.
Look how much shorter the Steiners are than the outsiders.
I know, right?
Crazy. Like even Scott Hall, who is the shorter of the 2 outsiders and always called himself the medium guy, is way bigger than either Steiner brother.
Yeah. Oh, now he's ringing the arm. Nice fireman carry takeover there by Steiner.
Attaboy, Scotty. Come on, Scotty. Let's go.
I feel like even though he was bigger here, he probably still could move better and do like a lot of holds better. It wasn't until like that year later when he really became Big Pop Pump that like I guess he knew he started to break down a little bit, had to change his style. Abdominal stretch there.
I don't know. Look at this abdominal stretch by Scott.
And yeah, that's pretty good form there. And oh, rake the eyes there.
I loved the grabbing of the ankle. That's always cool to see on abdominal stretches. Oh, look at this, though. Scott reversing Scott's abdominal stretch attempt and do an abdominal stretch of his own. Good job, Scott.
I thought Scott was going to do a pump handle
plex. Pump handle slam.
Yeah.
Good job, Scott.
I'm the man. Ha! And off the ropes. Oh, belly to belly.
Belly to belly. I guess you all know which Scott that was, even if you're not watching. I don't think Scott Hall's ever thrown a suplex in his life.
DDT there to Nash.
Oh, 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 oh. Jesus Christ, Scott Steiner. I'm sorry, dude, but I'm pretty sure this was after he lost most of his mobility. Look at the absolute state of his fucking shoulders.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's a shame, too, because when Scott could move, I mean, like, you know how I say that Roderick Strong, at least in the ring, was very innovative? Yeah, so was Scott. Like, he did crazy fucking shit. And, of course, who could forget the Frankensteiner and the Steiner screwdriver?
Yeah, the Steiner screwdriver is in the grand scheme of things, probably one of the top, like, 3 most devastating looking finishers of all time.
Yeah.
Oh, here goes Rick Steiner. I actually really liked Rick Steiner when I was younger, when I was like 8, 9 years old and I first got introduced to wrestling.
Yeah.
Rick Steiner would have probably made my fave 5 back then. Would have been like Rick Steiner, Billy Kidman, Chris Jericho, Goldberg.
Nice scoop slam there by Rick.
And like Psychosis. I'm not even sure what order those guys would have been in, but I remember those guys all being favorites of mine back in the 98, 99 era.
Oh, Scott caught Rick.
Fall away slam. God, I love Scott Hall's fall away slam. It's so good.
He's got the arm.
Say hello to the bad guy.
Paul Angry, Scott Hall was legitimately a great and often generous worker. He would sell for pretty much anyone, pretty much the opposite of Nash.
I mean, Nash, you know, Nash just knew how to be a big man. I don't think that he was not generous. I think he just knew how to make being a big man work for him. Nice slam there by Scott Hall.
Yeah, that was a kind of choke slam there by Scott Hall.
And in comes Big Sexy.
Yeah.
No, but another big thing that I remember loving was every time these guys would be out, they would do, when Scotty would do the, hey, yo, I was always pop for that.
Elbow there to Scott. Another knee there. Come on, Scotty.
Back elbow. Big sexy back elbows. Here we go. Now whip him into the other corner and hit him with the lariat. Good. All right. We got to get a boot in. We got to get our big boot in. Oh, there's sensational Sherry with Harlem Heat. Oh, boot up there by Scotty, though. Scott Steiner with a belly to belly to Kevin Nash. Very nice. Pin. Floppy arm, Nick Patrick. He did it there. Did you seriously hear Scotty? He went, ha! Oh, no, Rick. No, yeah.
I don't know if Rick was thinking maybe a Northern Lights or Bear. I don't know what he was thinking there.
I think he was actually thinking bear hug, honestly.
Nash there with another shot to the face.
Dude, the look on Booker T's face, though, after he said that was priceless.
Yeah. And now Nash off the ropes.
Body drop. Oh, no, power slam. Nice.
Nice power slam there.
Almost like an amateur-style takedown.
Check out there. Duck.
Oh man.
Face.
I knew we had to get a boot in somewhere. There it was.
Das Boot.
Yas boot. Oh, and there's Hall with a lariat. Why did Scott Hall have the best form for everything?
Yeah, man. Really, when you actually see how good he was in ring, it's kind of a shame the demons he struggled with. Because
Right? Like, even his lariat looked better than 99% of everyone else that I've ever seen do one. Oh my God. The fact that Nash even had the flexibility to be able to hold himself up there and like the core strength to be able to hold himself up on the middle rope is pretty impressive for someone that size.
yeah, I could just imagine. Okay, I'm gonna do this heel spot where I'm putting my feet on the ropes. Oh, my quad! Fuck.
Dude, you know what's really hilarious though, dude, is that I'm pretty sure Kevin Nash only ever actually tore his quad that one time when we saw him do it in the ring.
Yeah.
Like, even Triple H has torn his quad more frequently than Kevin Nash, but he's not infamous for it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Triple H, didn't he have like a full, like, clean quad tear in a match that he finished?
Yeah, he did.
I thought so. It was like on like a table spot, right? Where he was going for a pedigree and the table broke early and it just completely fucked his quad over.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, I think that was
I thought so. And then that, I feel like I even remember that match involving the sledgehammer at one point and everything. Oh, and there's another lariat from Scott Hall. Why is he so good at everything?
Yeah, I mean, and knowing everything that Kevin Nash has been through, like injury-wise and stuff, I mean, I can understand why he lived by the wrestling philosophy of Captain Lou Albano. Only two things real in this business, the money and the miles. Say what you want about Kevin Nash. The guy knew when to get paid.
Hey, guys.
Now we're going to get the boot here? No.
Yep. That's next in line. Here it comes. Oh, Hall, though. Yes. I love it.
That's why we're the tag team champions. Well, that and wielding the pencil. Yeah.
Oh, this is great. This match has been genuinely fun to me.
Oh, I've enjoyed it. Yeah, seeing
forearm. Nice forearm.
He was landing there off the ropes. Missed the elbow there. Come on, Rick. You got to make the tag.
Yeah, please. You're the most boring. Honestly, Rick Steiner's the most boring person in this entire match. Get in there, Scotty. Yeah, that's it, Scott. Punch. Boot. Nice. Good job. Punch again. Yeah. Beat him up till he decides to tag his brother, please.
Yeah, even his work punches look pretty good.
Right? I'm saying he's good at everything. Scott Hall was a fucking sensation, man.
And now, Scott Hall there disrespecting Rick Steiner.
Scott Hall was like the Elias of his time. Or like he was only ever really perceived as a mid-carder by WWE.
Right.
But he was like, he had everything. Like he had the look, he had the size, he had the working, he had the talking, he had everything that you wanted. And they just never gave him more than mid-card. And then, you know, the difference now is that Elias isn't going anywhere. But Scott, once he jumped ship, he got more of a main event look in WCW. But even then, he never won a world title, even in WCW.
And Scott Hall there, kind of talking with Nash. And Scott Hall.
Nice sidewalk slam.
Tag there to Nash. Sidewalk slam again there, that time by Nash. Kick out there by Rick Steiner.
God, Rick Steiner. Can you please tag the fuck out?
I mean, I'm sure he would if he didn't have Nash's boot right on the back of his head and neck.
You know what? Fuck Nash's boot. Phase through that shit and make the tag.
Yeah. On all of Nash's weight there on Rick Steiner.
God, and all these sound people. No way.
Oh, it's Scott taking out Scott.
Hey, fuck you!
And then he looked at an audience and said, fuck you too.
Yeah.
I love anger. If Steiner ever became emotionally aware, I don't know what would happen in the universe.
Oh man, it would implode on itself.
I can just picture him being like, normally I would tell you to go fuck yourself, but I know that I'm in charge of my emotions and how I respond to people, so you're okay. And Larry thereby Nash.
You might be okay, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I gotta like you.
This is a very productive conversation.
I think that we just need to do a better job of expressing our points of view. Oh, whoa, that a boy, Rick. Yeah.
And Scott got his pot shot in there.
Rick Steiner's the original good pupper in wrestling.
And just catching up on chat here.
Hypothesis, that's a great point. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Lariat train. Scotty is in. Yeah. Right. Oh, shit. Butterfly suplex? Butterfly bomb. Okay. Nice job, Scotty.
Oh, now Scott Steiner. Yeah, he better do some cool shit. He's the fucking hot tag. Duck.
Oh, dude. T-Bone. Yes.
Right to that. That was a pretty good looking one, too, for a guy Nash's size. So
I'm telling you, man. Oh, and now Rick's trying to handle Nash while Scott takes on Scott.
Scott's all along with the Steiner brothers. I forget what their tag team finish was. Anybody remember? Oh shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to matter because there's Nash.
Oh wow, I wanted to see it though.
Oh my god, did you see the bump Nick Patrick just took?
No, I missed it.
It was worse than his count somehow.
Razor's Edge, that's going to do it.
No, it's not. Nick Patrick just took a bump, dude. He's not going to count.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, Rick Steiner going up top. He's going to do something to Scott here. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Bulldog.
Yep.
Oh, turn it over, but we don't have an impartial ref.
Oh, jeez. Who
the
this?
Fuck are you?
Randy Anderson. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
New tag champs, baby. That's not going to stand.
Yep, new WCW tag team champions, the Steiner brothers.
Good job, Steiner bros. I believed in you the whole time.
You really did, to your credit.
Yay. I don't believe in Rick, but Scotty, yeah.
All right, now Eddie Guerrero versus Syxx in a ladder match.
Oh, brother, if you think that there aren't going to be any shenanigans right now, I feel like you're probably mistaken.
Oh, dear.
Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe there won't be, but I don't know. I feel like Nick Patrick was starting to kind of recover there. And fuck off with the boom mic. We're not supposed to be able to see that shit. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is a fucking mess.
It really is sad. Just the production of this show has been sad.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. There, yeah. Look at this bump by Nick Patrick.
Yeah.
So bad. Oh my god.
That's a pretty good looking Razor's Edge too. It's
dude, Scott, I'm telling you, man, Scott Steiner or Scott Hall just did everything pristine. Abel, I already did my Steiner impression like 2 or 3 times.
Aw, do it one more time for him though. He probably wasn't there for it.
Whose fault is that?
Oh. And the 3 count.
Yep, Randy Anderson. What a great name for a referee, too. Referee Randy Anderson. I love that. Paul, you know, you keep bringing up all these alt accounts that you supposedly have, and yet we've never actually caught you. So
yeah,
either you're lying about having alt accounts, or you never come in here with them, or you're just really good at hiding that it's you.
I think he's really good at hiding that it's him, honestly. That's where my money is.
Is Paul secretly a Fangmeyer?
That would be the most amazing revelation of 2019 in the year of play. Like, and are we getting interest for the next match here? Can I see some quality Eddie Guerrero content?
Latino Heat.
Actually, you know what? I want to see something real quick. So, was that tag match in your mind better than Jericho Chono?
Probably not, but it was still really good.
All right, let me see something here. Oh wow, okay. I went on the on a Reddit thread because there's a certain Reddit user that does like an essential collection list of certain wrestlers, and I know he's done one for both Eddie and Benoit. And I looked up what he gave this match, and he personally gave Eddie Guerrero versus Syxx from Sold Out 97 4 stars. So that actually is very exciting. Oh, Eddie seemed to have a really productive year in 97, according to like match quality. Wow.
Oh, there is Eddie. Yay.
Paul said he's only ever been.
They really just called him Mexican Jumping Bean Eddie Guerrero.
Ooh. You got this, Eddie. Show us what fucking amazing fucking wrestling looks like in a ladder match, no less. I don't know what's happening. Cut to Syxx's entrance. Oh my god.
Low-key, that might be what this already is, and it's just taking a while for him to actually come out.
Oh my god, this is like when moms are like, we're more than PTA meetings. Let's go to the bar tonight and turn up. And this is their idea of what turning up looks like. It's painful. Fucking painful. And there's Syxx with the United States Championship. Yeah, you can stop dancing. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, there he is. There's Syxx. One, two, three kids, Syxx, X-Pac, Six-Pac. Man of many names.
He's got this. I'm sure it'll be a solid match. Especially with a ladder involved. Like, I'm sure they'll do some cool stuff, I hope.
I remember actually really enjoying using him for NWE, WCW versus nWo for the N64.
That was a fun game. That was a fun time.
I don't know if the one that I had was Revenge or if it was World Tour. I want to say it was World Tour.
World Tour was a good one.
Oh my god, Paul actually did a really good job of hiding a quality pun / joke in his last message. Because when you tell someone to tear someone a new asshole, normally it's a harmless like threat, like, yeah, tear this guy a new asshole. But I'm pretty sure X-Pac has literally torn his own asshole before.
That's what it's all about, the United States Championship.
Oh my god, Nick Patrick, you're the worst.
His face is so hideous.
Oh my God, Paul.
All right, well, this is the match that I'm most optimistic about. Come on, guys.
Yeah, this match is going to be good.
Oh, God, I hope so. They're having trouble even getting in the belt elevator. Yep, there it is. You're good.
No, it's going up. It's going up. You just have to make sure that it's high enough that they can't reach it without a ladder, but can with one.
And Eddie getting the jump. Oh, shot to the face there. Spin kick there. And Syxx just feeling himself.
I wonder if the commentary for the show has just been absolutely grating. I wouldn't really know because I've barely been paying attention to it, but I just paid a little bit of attention to it and it immediately got on my nerves because it's extremely like intentionally biased in favor of the nWo, but like that's not what commentary for wrestling is supposed to be.
Right. I mean, you could have one guy that's biased for nWo, but like to have the whole.
Yeah, it's literally commentary right now is Eric Bischoff and Ted DiBiase. Like they're both nWo guys.
Oh my God, you need balance. So when did
nice Juana Eddie?
That was beautiful in form, and look at that.
Nice, yes, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
God, Eddie really was probably one of the best in the world at this point.
Oh man.
Top rope. Nice cross body there. Yeah, Eddie. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the shit that made fucking Sasha Banks a fan. Even though I know she like knew Eddie through SmackDown and stuff. Like I bet she's gone back and she's watched shit like this. Like, yes, Eddie. Fucking yes.
Eddie.
God, so good. See, the Guerrero, yeah, that's a family you can be proud of it for no other reason. I feel like all the wrestling families, they probably like overhype themselves, but they at least have that one sibling that probably did them proud. You know, with the Guerreros, definitely Eddie. The Harts, that's probably more debatable. A lot of people really did love Brett. I was more of an Owen guy. And, oh, nice shot there by Eddie.
No, wow.
Oh, jumping, spinning no kick, though, by Syxx. And Paul McGregor said, what's funny about X-Pac is if someone talks about that time he tore his own asshole, you have to ask which time.
Oh, Abel. Oh.
Wow. Abel. God. You would say that I'm a pretty avid Abel defender, right?
Oh, dude. The biggest Abel defender I know of.
So it really means a lot when I say that I can't defend that. And,
yeah, that's pretty,
oh, he was just kidding. Oh, Abel. You almost made me have a stroke. Don't fucking do that, please.
Oh, wow.
I don't want to have to worry about you. I already worry about enough. If I start worrying about you, then I really don't know what happens after that.
Do you know who my favorite Hart is?
Oh, actually, I'm genuinely curious, but I don't know if this is going to be a joke. Who's your favorite Hart?
No, I was legitimately. I was going to say Davey Jr.
Oh, yeah, that's a good choice, actually. That's a really good choice. What other wrestling families are there that I'm forgetting about? Dropkick. Oh, I guess the Ortons. I mean, that was a fucking layup. I mean, Randy really.
Well, that's not really a full blown family. That's more of a lineage.
Yeah.
It's just like Randy and his dad, and that's about it.
Has Randy sired a son yet?
I think so, one or two.
Yeah, he has. I wonder if that's going to be like fourth generation.
Nah.
You don't think so?
Nah.
I mean, the way you're saying it, I don't even know if you're taking the question seriously.
Oh my God, he suplexed him out onto the floor. Jesus. The humanity.
Oh, yeah, well, just God. Joe, The Rock, just actually no, Joe I guess is disconnected. It's he. I don't know how any of that works.
Yeah, no, Joe is not a part of the Anoa'i family.
But I mean, I guess
Rock is though, and it's like
yeah.
Rock and Roman and the Usos and Naya and Tamina and Christ Kishi and
Actually, I'd say more Usos than Rock at this point because I know what Rock did for wrestling, what a big deal he was. So, like, I guess more quote unquote objectively, you could say that. But the Usos to me are kind of like the Guerrero and Owen for me of like the Anoa'i family.
Right, as far as like personal fandom goes, I get you.
Yeah, Usos done really well.
It's because The Rock's legacy is so tainted.
Yeah, we're actually me and the family. We watch or we are watching his new show, The Titan Games. It's not bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Nice. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that you had any interest in that.
Well, we just like those reality type shows to eat to and stuff and just to kind of wind down with. And when we're currently on season 33 of The Challenge, which just debuted a few days ago, so it's not like we're far behind. We're actually keeping current with that. Oh, Abel said his favorite is Umaga. Great choice. I feel like Umaga should have gotten at least one world title run. He was so good in there as a big man. Like, great monster character.
My favorite member of the Samoan family is Samu.
Yeah. And Syxx now trying to get the ladder in the ring. Come on, Eddie. Get back in this shit.
You know who Samu is?
No.
I'm pretty sure he was on that Heroes of Wrestling show.
Oh.
Yeah. He was one of the Samoan SWAT team, the Wild Samoans. He was the other one, the one that wasn't Sika. The one that didn't sire Roman Reigns.
Yeah. I just tried to black the whole thing out, to be honest. So. Oh, Eddie, they're nice stomp in the ring. Good job, Eddie. So when was the LWO formed? Was that like this year, or was that a year after this in '98? Like, or did it already happen? Because right in the side there, the ladder, and again.
98.
Oh, 98. Okay, so it was a year later. All right.
Yeah. It was Eddie and Ray and Hoovy and Psychosis and La Parca and El Dandy and Silver King and Viano 5 and Hector Garza and Ciclope and Damian and Art Flores, or Spider, I guess you could call him.
That's another thing too. In watching old Eddie matches, there is one match I want to watch because, like, in the Essential Eddie collection, the person that put it together only gave him one 5-star match, and it was a tag match he had with Art Barr. So I really actually want to see that.
Oh shit! Eddie just got wrecked on that ladder. And yeah, Randy, it would be great to see Umaga alive again.
Yeah. Yeah. The Chief and my favorite Tongan is obviously Tama Tonga.
You know, I feel like he's not. No, yeah, he is. Okay. One of the people in like that Tongan group isn't actually Tongan, but I don't remember which one it is. It might be Fale. No, I think he's Tongan too. I don't remember.
No, Syxx just stomping on the ladder, sending it into Guerrero.
Oh, Cliff. That was Manu, I think.
Oh, Manu.
Yeah.
What a fucking failure. Paul M. Gregory was a bit of a Yokozuna mark as a kid. That's cool, though.
I probably would have been as well, just based on what little we saw from him at Heroes of Wrestling. Like, he was like so fucking large, he was barely human, and yet he actually moved really well for his size.
Yeah, so imagine a guy that moves really well for his size, and then being a kid, seeing him in the years when he was actually like really good. Well, at least I guess relative to his ability. And like you just see this huge ass dude. Like I know I would have been a mark for him too, because it would have been like the first time I saw Great Khali. Like you don't know how bad he's going to become, at least not then. But you just see the visual of this big ass dude taking out the Undertaker, and it's like, whoa, what? So yeah, I totally probably would have been.
Oh no, Eddie.
Well, the ladder's far away from the title, so I guess this won't be the finish. But I wonder what Syxx is thinking about here.
That certainly didn't feel good. Oh man.
And now going to the top rope.
By the way, I've been meaning to ask you. You said that season 5 of Arrow was amazing. Was season 6 any good?
Season 6 was decent, and me and James are gonna start season 7 from the beginning because we got a little bit into it, but it's just like things got a little messy, so we're gonna start over. And that probably won't be today because I'm already so behind on today. So sooner or later, James, we'll reunite. We'll get my life back in order. I don't know when. I probably lie a lot, so but we'll get season 7.
I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna venture a guess here, and I'm gonna venture the guess of next, meaning not in 2 days, but next Monday.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, like not this coming week, the following week, though. That's going to be your prime.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not committing to anything. And Eddie got the ladder here.
And yeah, that is kind of weird that WWE didn't really mention Umaga's death back when it happened.
I mean, I feel like they did, though, didn't they? Didn't they give him at least one of those graphic things where it was like...
Did they?
I thought they did.
I don't remember one for him or Test.
And Eddie, nope, right down there.
That title is way too high up for these fucking vanilla midgets.
Yeah.
Oh, what a drop kick from Syxx.
Yeah.
Let's call that a drop 6. Say things.
No. That was a great bump by Eddie, though.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, Clip saying that, like you said, in '98 was LWO, and it was from a promo Eddie cut shooting on the company. Well, that's good at least. And you're right. I literally just found out Umaga died. Did WWE ever mention it? And then Abel said, on the website, but not on TV. Kind of a dick move, too.
Yeah.
They're both climbing. They're both climbing here.
Come on, Eddie. Get him.
Oh, Syxx.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, yes. That works perfectly. Exactly the plan. Good job, Edward.
Oh, Eduardo.
Oh, sí, Eduardo. Eduardo Guerrero.
And looking at Patrick trying to revive Syxx. That's cheating. Even though there are no disqualifications technically, but fuck you.
Well, yeah, and plus, what's he going to do? Disqualify his own guy for cheating with him?
Come on, Eddie.
Por favor, Eduardo.
Oh man, Eddie, you're moving really gingerly there, and Syxx got the angle.
And this is like the meme of like, oh, it's a match, but I can't climb ladders suddenly. Attaboy, what an uppercut. Now scale that thing. Come on, Eddie. Scale it. Yeah. Oh, he's got a little pep in his step, but now Syxx is recovering faster. Notice though that there's like this barrier at the top of the ladder where you can't get past the third from the top rung without slowing down significantly.
Yeah. Oh, they're both grabbing the title.
Yeah. They both have the title. They both have the title. They're both holding it. Come on, Eddie, wrestle it away from him. Come on, Eddie. Yeah!
Oh, yeah. Eddie got it.
Eddie wins. Eddie wins.
Patrick's like, no.
Good job, Eddie. Yay.
I mean, kind of a clusterfuck of a finish, but sure. Yeah, Eddie.
Oh, Abel, I didn't know that your middle name was Eduardo.
That's excellent, Abel.
Wait, does that mean that your first name pronounced in your native tongue would actually sound like Abel.
Abel Eduardo Herrera. I like it.
Well, in Spanish, H's are silent, so it would be Herrera.
You know what? Even sexier. You're a sexy beast, Abel. That's your cross to bear. Have fun with that.
Oh, shit. We're learning all kinds of stuff about Abel today.
Isn't it wonderful? That's been the best part about this whole live reaction.
Well, really, we're learning all kinds of stuff about Abel today.
Oh my god, I'm gonna start saying it like that from now on. You sexy beast. This bashful, devastatingly handsome man right here. I'm gonna send you hug stickers on Facebook. Excuse me.
Oh my god, you and your fucking hug stickers! I swear.
You know what? You're just jelly because you miss out. let me find you here, Abel. I feel like I have to. No, we talked earlier than this. Why the hell? I shouldn't have to scroll back this far.
What are you muttering under your breath over there?
I am finding the messages. Christ.
Jesus.
There we are. Oh, that was cathartic.
Your face is cathartic.
I bet it is, yeah. Oh, King Cuerno now is apparently suing El Rey. That's great.
Yeah, everyone's suing El Rey. Get in on the fun, guys.
So Lucha Underground.
We should sue El Rey for robbing us of Lucha Underground for like 5 months that one time. They're in the middle of the season.
Yeah, so do we call it like time of death on Lucha Underground, or is there still hope anywhere?
Oh, I have no clue. No, Cliff. It's there. No, again, replace the W with a U. If you're gonna do it right.
Yeah, Cliff, that might have even been worse than me. Way to lower that bar.
Way to be white. Oh, here's the NWO. What was it called again? Miss.
NWO.
Yeah, the Miss NWO, whatever it is. I don't know.
Well, now I know what to tap out to Chad for, because I ain't watching this fucking shit.
But John, Miss D is a registered nurse. How impressive is that?
I don't give a fuck because this show is killing my pulse. How about you record that in your chart, nurse?
Oh wow, this one looks like a total mom. Maybe even a grandma, I don't know.
You know what the hypothesis to be?
Yeah, dude, she's a school bus driver and her favorite quote is "Shut up, you brats."
Oh my god. You don't have to narrate it to me. I'm skipping out on it for a reason. And
dude, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
They actually are listing these women's measurements. What the hell?
I don't want to.
This one's semi-retired and they just listed her fucking measurements. God, was this like an actual fan contest or something?
Oh my god, what the fuck is this?
Oh my god. Oh Jesus, John, make it stop.
I'm not gonna forget this, Chris Venegas.
Oh, here's this woman with the injured leg. She looks like she's probably underage.
Yeah. Isn't this show past your bedtime?
She seriously looks like she's about 16.
See, this is why, if this was Russo's idea, I totally understand Cornette's just pure hatred of the dude. You know,
I'm pretty sure this was before Russo showed up in WCW, brother.
Then that's fucking horrifying. Well, really, then I just get Jim's hatred of what the business became. Like, you know, I'm not saying the territories were fucking perfect or anything, but Christ.
I think this woman's the winner. Oh, shit. She's really skinny. Holy shit. Hobby, bowling and playing the lottery. Oh, my God.
Get a cat and end it. Christ.
Holy fucking trailer park. Jesus Christ.
I don't know what I did to you.
Who's your vote, John? Who won?
The bullet in my skull.
Oh, my God. You're no fun.
Yeah, dude, I didn't even fucking watch this. I said like at least 2 times that I was skipping out on this, and I checked.
I'm trying to drag you into it, okay?
Yeah, well, you're on your own. I'm abandoning you again.
Bastard.
uh,
The 16-year-old one, by the way.
that's a fucking shock, and that's not setting a dangerous precedent. Yeah, I found this hashtag Russo did nothing wrong.
Yes. That's an actual thing that people say.
Oh.
Now, I might be like maybe considered a Russo apologist in the sense that, like I said earlier, I think he did more good than he gets credit for, but I absolutely will not justify some of the shit that he did do that was bad.
Yeah.
But this was not part of his. This was not part of his tenure. This was not Russo. It might have Russo written all over it, but this was not Russo.
Yeah, Corny can't blame Russo for this shit.
He'll find a way. This bullshit is Vince Russo's fault because Vince Russo was doing similar shit over in the other company, and this company had to keep up.
If Vince Russo walked into a wrestler's locker room, he'd be whistling Stranger in Paradise. And Bischoff here is still talking. Cliff, wait, didn't the old fuck win? Probably.
Oh my God.
Get to the fucking main event. Oh my God. I'm getting hungry again, and I'm going to be hangry soon.
Dude, I'm so hungry. Oh, this is peak Bischoff.
You know, I've actually read Controversy Creates Cash, and I actually like the book. You know, Eric doesn't seem like a bad guy. I think he was just a guy that dealt with a certain set of circumstances, and some people loved him for it, and other people hated him for it. But this, Eric, like, you had to know this shit was bad, right? I want to believe that you were self-aware enough to know that you were just trying to make something fucking rancid work. Oh my God, he's still going.
God.
Oh my God. So, what are everybody's plans for tonight? Because please tell me you're doing something after this. Please tell me this is not the high spot of your fucking day. Even if it's just gaming. Even if it's like counting blades of grass. Just tell me. $2 super chat from TPA Cliff. When James wouldn't even fuck these people.
You're so right, Cliff, though. Wait, is James still around so that we can confirm? Because I really hope
he left after the whole like bullshit with James Darnold and stuff.
Oh, okay. But yeah, Abel, but that doesn't start until 8. We've still got like 2.5 hours before that.
What's AAF?
Oh, it's a new American Football League.
Oh. I hope you have fun with that, Abel. Be good to yourself. You're loved. You're so loved.
Yeah, there are a bunch of like former NFL players in it and stuff, so there's some reason to be into it. But
hypothesis: enjoying an outdoor fire with some homeless people. Questionable, but sure. Oh, no, it's even worse. My family. Well, you know what? Do whatever you have to do to survive it. Your survival matters. We're happy you're here. Chiefin, I'm gonna kill.
Imagine downgrading from like generally nice homeless people to your fucking family. Ugh.
That's really awful. Yeah. Chiefin said I'm gonna kill a lot of monsters in God Eater 3 after this. I didn't even know like God Eater was like a game. Like series or whatever. Abel's asking if you're going to watch AAF at 8 tonight.
Abel, I barely even watch the NFL anymore. Why would I watch this? My idea of watching the NFL is looking at the box score afterwards.
Yeah. Actual games, though, are you most plugged into like college football? Is that fair?
No, like it's the same thing. I still just mostly just look at the box score stuff.
Interesting.
I watch if we're just strictly talking about what I actually watch. I definitely watch way more NFL than college football. Like I still have NFL games on my TV every Sunday when they're on, but I mostly just putter to them. Like I do other shit on the computer while they're on.
Javaris, just a little advice. Don't tell her that you were here doing this. Like, if you want any prospect of it going anywhere, you don't lead with this.
I don't know, dude. I mean, Javaris is in Alabama. She might be into this kind of thing.
No, Javaris, don't listen to him. Listen to me. 2 words, all right, to lead your date with. Net worth. All right? You fucking flaunt that wealth. Everything else will take care of itself.
Dude, I'm pretty sure she already knows if she's going to be on a date with him in the first place.
I mean, maybe she doesn't know enough, though. We don't know what she knows. Yeah, I'm taking her to see the Broly movie, and now to eat. Well, enjoy that Broly voice acting while you can if it's the dubbed version. And,
why'd you say it like that?
Well, because the voice actor has now been coming under fire for sexual misconduct, and Funimation is already replacing him from other projects he was a part of. So,
oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know it either until literally last night, and I sent James articles, and he never...
Oh, shit! Look at chat, dude!
Wait, chat? What the fuck? Wow! Well, that's worth my pain and suffering. Let's get to this main event. $50 super chat from Chris Venegas. That's the highest super chat we've ever received in TWitWoW fucking history.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Dude, for that money, I'll fucking forgive you and kiss you on the mouth, and we can do this all over again. Let's get our main event, huh?
Chris Venegas out here making it rain. Where's Okada? Where's Javaris? Javaris challenged.
I mean, Chris Venegas, I am officially going to crown you the TWitWoW pimp, because I mean, I got pimped out and I made it, and you made it fucking rain. Like, if I had any self-respect, you just bought whatever was left of it with that $50, my friend. Let's do this main event. It's Giant, it's Hogan, it's the WCW World Title,
and out comes the son of Andre.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Make daddy proud, Giant.
I can't believe you just gave Chris the pimp treatment, John. Wow. Javaris would feel so betrayed right now.
Dude, $50 super chat, though. If there was any heel turn that seemed logically reasonable, this was it. Don't tell me I'm wrong.
Javaris, just know that I still support your bid as the TWitWoW pimp.
Oh, yeah, Paul William Gregory. But first, I'd like you to meet my YouTube friends. Oh, man, Javaris, that would really be something. Chris Venegas, damn, I got that pimp stat. Damn right you do, Chris Daddy. Yeah.
You called him Chris Daddy. Oh,
main event time, baby.
It has to be made weirder by the fact that you have what's basically a big brother figure in your life named Chris.
Yeah. And here's Hollywood Hogan, and you best believe he's going over, brother.
Oh shit! Javaris challenging Chris to a duel. Are we gonna do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's the 10 duel commandments. Let's do this.
Is it gonna be you're both gonna walk 10 paces back to back, and whoever fires their gun first wins?
Exactly. That's what the 10 duel commandments is all about, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
God, I have all the energy for all the right that it make it rain in a super chat. It's main event. This show was almost over. Yeah, and there's Hollywood, baby. Like, he's giving up that title. Get out of here. Like father, like son, you're doing the job, Giant.
Oh, and of course, Hogan's bringing out all the backup with him. Absolutely. And he's still doing the shirt tear. You piece of shit. You're supposed to be the bad guy.
Well, clearly, with how many members they have in the faction, those shirts are mass produced. What's one less?
No, but it's the gesture that makes him like he's like, you know, pandering to the crowd.
Yeah, but I mean, look at how out of shape these fucking losers are compared to Hulk Hogan, the god of pro wrestling right here.
I mean, in '97, Hogan was still definitely in great shape. Look at him.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. I rule the wrestling world. Oh, this is before they even spray painted the WCW World Title with nWo on it. Nate Newton, offensive guard of the Dallas Cowboys. Wow, he joined the NWO.
Oh my God.
Will anyone not get a shirt?
George Teague. Oh, I know who George Teague is. George Teague is the guy that tackled Terrell Owens off the Cowboys star when he tried celebrating on it.
Oh,
that's
wow.
awesome.
Well, yeah, you talk about team loyalty.
I'm hungry. What'd you say, John?
I said you talk about team loyalty. That is pretty cool.
Yeah, dude. T.O. was like, he scored a touchdown and he ran to midfield, slammed the football down on the Cowboys star and started trying to dance. And then Teague was like, tackled him off the star and didn't even get a penalty for it. I love that.
Nice. Was that a home game for Dallas? Do you remember?
Yeah,
yeah. Didn't get a penalty. Yeah.
The away teams don't typically have their logo painted on the field.
And now you see Giant wanting to correct the tragedy of his father losing to Hogan at WrestleMania 3. Can he do it?
Dude, you know what's really funny too is that this was the 10-year anniversary of that match, I think. This, or maybe not to the day, but definitely 10 years after, because the Hogan Andre match was 87. This happened in 97.
Wow. Can he right the wrong? Can he beat Hollywood Hulk Hogan for the WCW World Championship? Oh, and Hogan pretty much telling him, easy, brother, easy. You know who I am. You know what I'm about.
Love all the propaganda, though, coming from commentary, talking about how generous Hollywood Hulk Hogan is to give the Giant this opportunity.
Absolutely.
There's the bell.
Here we go.
Do we really already have shit getting thrown into the ring?
Oh, I think Hogan tried a cheap shot. Giant, oh my God, kick there.
Oh, there's the eye rake. Oh, but he's recovered already.
Oh, man, Hogan knows his number might be up tonight. Off the ropes.
Hogan trying to turn the Giant into a Cyclops.
Chop there. Another chop there. Another chop there. And Hogan.
Hogan tried to take a bump through the ropes and couldn't even do that with his old, stiff, unathletic ass. We already accepted the apology, Cliff. What do you want from us?
And now Hogan walking around the ring, trying to recuperate here.
We definitely do appreciate the donation, though, Chris.
Oh, absolutely. No. Are you kidding?
We were even telling him earlier. We appreciated his donation to make this reaction even happen. Like
absolutely. You know. No, that's the thing. I mean, not every show is going to be a good one, but just the idea that you guys donate to hear us do what we do, that's always, like, you know, means a lot. Yeah. And Hogan now just slamming Giant's head on the canvas. And, you know, maybe the real nWo sold out 1997 was the friends we made along the way. And Hogan, another kick to the gut there. Right hand. Chop there. And I'll tell you, Hogan trying anything he can to slow down the Giant.
Oh, big swing and a miss. Oh, the double lariat, though. I think Hogan might have been on the better end of that. I think he did more delivering than receiving on that.
Right.
Oh, but look at this. The Giant's already on his feet. Look at this.
Oh, the Giant's not to be denied tonight. Tonight is night.
Oh, he just fingered to the gut. Now the kick. Slams Hogan's head into that turnbuckle.
And let's remember, Ashton, we got that narrative point earlier. The Giant used to be on their side. He knew he could become world champion, and he got excommunicated from the group for his ambition.
Yep.
And now he's coming to collect.
Yeah. How dare you decide that you want to be on the same level as us?
Yeah, that's not how this shit works.
Dude, look at damn. He just stepped over those ropes without any problems whatsoever. That's crazy.
And Hogan now.
Normally, you see people kind of struggle with that just because the ropes are so stiff and they're still so high up. But Giant is just man. That rope fit up his ass like a fucking thong without a problem.
No, Giant's athleticism, like at this time and like, early in his career was insane. That elbow drop he used to do, like fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah. Wonder if we're gonna see a kip up in this match.
That would be insane. But we know he can do it. Up, shoulder block. Hogan out, another right hand, off the ropes again. Another shoulder. Oh my God, that hurt Hogan more than Giant.
Uh-oh, you got caught, Hulk. You got caught. You got caught. Oh shit. Is Hogan trying to guillotine right now?
Maybe.
Here we go. Scoop slam.
Oh, Scoop slammed him down. Giant's ready to really take this thing home. And to become the world champion. Look at that head of hair on Big Show.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if he misses it.
Looking like a more charismatic version of Kevin Sorbo over here. And now, just slapping Hogan in the face.
Wait, did you just say that the Big Show looked like a more charismatic version of Kevin Sorbo?
Yeah.
Huh. That's an interesting take. I see the resemblance, but I don't know about more charismatic. Kevin Sorbo was pretty fucking charismatic in the day.
Yeah.
And let's not forget, he was the guy that originally did the Disappointed!
Yeah. And again, pursuing Hogan here.
Oh no, the powder in the face! And of course, Nick Patrick doesn't care. I
didn't know Mr. Fuji was the defending WCW World Champion.
Wow. Hulk Hogan really is trying to turn this Giant into a Cyclops. What a butthole.
And now Giant stumbling around here, his vision impaired. The back rake.
Oh, man. This poor Giant. Oh, we have a fun fact from Chris. Kevin Sorbo voiced Hercules in God of War 3. Well, that's fitting, considering he played Hercules on TV on the USA Network, I believe it was.
Yeah. I actually didn't know that, but that is pretty cool.
Nice. I used to watch a block of television that it was Xena, Warrior Princess, and Hercules back to back. I used to always watch that when I was younger.
Yeah, I even wanted to check out the Hercules series again to see how well or how poorly it aged, but haven't gotten around to that just yet. And Giant.
Yeah, that's a good question. I couldn't even tell you. I barely even remember the thing. I was more into Xena than Hercules.
Yeah, I know Xena was really popular at the time.
Oh, here we go. Is he going to get a boot up? No. I didn't know if Giant was going to go for a boot there, maybe try and do the Hogan sequence with the boot and the leg drop. But
what a backbreaker there.
Yeah, now the stretch over the knee.
And Hogan here really has met his match in the Giant. Oh, Cliff. And Giant could be thinking about that elbow drop.
Yeah, I think you're right, man. I think you're right. I think that's what he's going for here. Hogan is in perfect position for it, too. And he missed. Oh, man. Hogan moved out of the way, and now he's got the biggest smile on his face. Big old shit-eating grin.
I think he even just meant, what the fuck was that? Yeah, that was a man doing something that you could never do without literally tearing everything. And Hogan now going to go for the cover. This is the biggest advantage he's had all match.
Fuck you, Nick Patrick. Fuck you and your limp-ass arm.
Hogan now going for a chin lock.
Attaboy, Hulkster. Grab a hold and tell a story, brother. Yeah, I definitely have seen him hit it at least once, Chris.
Oh, now just raining those fists down on the side of the head of the Giant.
Nick Patrick was like pantomiming it with him. He was like encouraging him to do the punches. That was actually kind of funny. You hear the crowd? Giant, 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 giant.
Hey, they're working the crowd.
Oh, wait. No, maybe he's... Oh, another eye poke. God damn it, Hogan. Come on, Giant. Lariat. Oh, there's the boot.
Oh, but he ate it.
He ate it. He ate it. Yes. Oh, there's a boot to the gut, though. Oh, and another eye rake. Jesus, Hogan. Hogan's going to scoop slam. Oh, my God.
But unlike WrestleMania,
he's going to go for the leg drop. He's going to go for the leg drop. And he got it. Is that going to be it, really? Oh, no, he's not going for the pin now. Oh, Giant leg drop. Are you kidding me?
It's nice to see somebody out Hogan, honestly.
That's pretty much what just happened. He just did to Hogan what Ultimate Warrior did to Triple H at WrestleMania like 13 or 12 or something.
Yeah, what I feel like Hogan did to Randy Savage.
Yeah. Yes!
Choke slam. He used to get people high, too.
Oh, yeah. He had to get a little extra oomph in there because Hogan didn't jump high enough for him. 1, 2. Yeah, Nick Patrick, of course. It's Nick Patrick.
That was 3, Nick.
Yeah. Giant's going to have to assault him. Oh, now his shoulder. Oh, my shoulder hurts. Oh, ow. Ooh, ah.
Oh, now Giant pointed the finger at Patrick.
Patrick's
going to get up really high.
Patrick. Yes. There we go. Yeah, he's got him up. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh, here comes Buff Bagwell. You're going to get choke slammed too, you scrubby ass bitch. There we go. There's Virgil.
What the fuck?
There's Bischoff. Bischoff literally handing a guitar to Hogan to use on the Giant. Meanwhile, the Giant's just going to choke slam Virgil. No problem. There we go. Here comes. Wait, who is that? I think that's Wallstreet. Michael Wallstreet.
So
there's Big Bubba Rogers. Let's see what kind of air he gets. Oh yeah, that was pretty good for a big man. Here comes Syxx. Oh, and Hogan from behind. There.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. Oh, there's Hall and Nash. Oh, Jesus, they pulled his pants down. What the fuck?
This is getting into some uncomfortable.
Y'all planning on doing something a little unsanitary here?
Are they going to spray paint his ass NWO?
I love that Scott Hall has the decency to pull him back up. Thank you, Scott. You really are the best member of the NWO.
Yeah. Oh, now
we want Sting chants. You hear it?
Oh, no. But yeah, Sting hopefully would show up.
Oh my God. That's a different kind of folding chair.
Oh, now they're going to spray paint his back or maybe even his ass. I don't know what they want to do.
Just the back.
He's been branded.
For life.
Hooray! We did nothing.
Oh my God, he's so white. Hogan was just like, NWO for life, sucker!
Jesus Christ.
This match apparently got -1.5 stars.
Jesus.
We want Sting! We want Sting! Bring out Sting, guys! Where's the icon?
Or was this during the time when they did the whole storyline where Sting just wasn't showing up at WCW and he was taking like, you know, a storyline hiatus and then he returned and it was a big fucking deal because that was Crow Sting.
Well, we already saw Crow Sting earlier in the night.
Yeah, but wasn't that fake Sting though? I told you in chat. Somebody said that wasn't Sting. That was
someone said
Sting.
That in chat. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. I just don't. I feel like I'm waiting for us to like have that be revealed.
No, he ain't coming out. We only got a few seconds left. Yeah, this is how we're closing it. Oh my God. Oh my God.
If Scott Hall was a wrestler today, he'd be Eric Bugenhagen.
Yeah. And no, that's gonna do it. Yeah. Wow. That happened. Wow, there you go.
Executive Vice President Eric Bischoff, aka King. What an absolute tool.
Yeah, that show happened. It happened.
That show did happen, and we got through the entire thing without cracking. Look at us.
Yeah, I want to thank Chris Venegas again, not only for his generous donation, but his extremely generous super chat. Easily, I mean, a super duper chat. Goddamn, biggest one we've ever gotten in TWitWoW history. $50, Chris. Thank you, man. Seriously, that means a lot that you support us like that. We are not going to forget that for a long time, and I've never seen anybody show remorse that generously. But yeah, honestly, I still gotta say that I think the best match was Jericho Chono, because even the ladder match didn't quite live up to my expectations, if I'm truthful. I'd say
yeah,
it was Jericho
I would agree
Chono.
with you on that. I would agree with you.
I'd say it was Jericho Chono, then ladder match, then the tag title match for my 3 favorite matches of the night.
I'd probably put the tag title match ahead of the ladder match, honestly. The ladder match was really disappointing to me.
Yeah, I have to agree with you about that. So yeah. That was it. Again, thank you, Chris Venegas, and thank you everybody who chose to endure this with us. Now, please, for the love of God, enjoy your Saturday. Go, be outside, connect with loved ones, stay in, play video games, just anything other than reliving this show mentally in your mind. Just go and do it. I'm going to go eat and contemplate my life path. I'm not going to speak for what Ashton's going to do. That's on him. But what I will give to him is the closing of this show. So, Ashton, take us home.
Absolutely, guys. We hope that you all enjoyed nWo Sold Out 1997, and more importantly, we hope that you enjoyed our live reactions to it. If you did, remember to like this video, show us some love, subscribe to the channel if you're new, click that subscription bell, click that bell and join the notification squad. Follow us both on Twitter, like the Facebook page, buy the merch on Teespring. And if you too would like to request that we live react to a wrestling show of your choosing, you can get that done by donating to the Patreon. $1 a month will, it doesn't really matter how much you donate. It'll accumulate over time and allow you to do the requests for the live reactions. But $1 a month gets you voting power and 2 extra questions for Q&A. You go from 3 to 5 every month. $3 gets you into the Discord. So those are the 2 little extra perks on top of just the, like I said, accumulation over time, allowing you to request live reactions to wrestling shows of your choosing. Our Patreon is the ultimate form of content control, because not only do you get to contribute to deciding what we live react to every month, but you also get to then request live reactions using your accumulated donation money. So big plus, plus value as far as the Patreon goes. And of course, we would also appreciate it if you will, or if you would, share this channel and this video with all your wrestling fan friends and let them in on the best kept secret in the YouTube wrestling community. That's right, we are TWitWoW, and we are the workhorses of the YWC, and we will see you all on Monday afternoon for our live reactions to Tanahashi versus Switchblade. I'm really looking forward to that, actually, just because I don't necessarily expect for that to have a title change, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was one. So we'll see. We will see you guys then, though, and then I'm not even entirely sure what our next planned commentary is after that. So I'll have to look it up. I'll pull up my Twitter, which you guys can do too. So after Tanahashi Switchblade, we will be live reacting to SmackDown, and then this coming Thursday, we have another request where we're going to be live reacting to WWF Fully Loaded 1999. And then the day after that, on Friday, we're going to be doing preview and predictions for Elimination Chamber, which we will then be live reacting to 8 days from today, next Sunday. So we've actually got a pretty loaded next coming week here. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. I know we're looking forward to doing it. We'll see you all there. And of course, we would appreciate it if you would remember to stay tuned.